So this is a channel where character creation takes 3 hours. Listen, I'm very thorough, and character creation is my favorite part of like any game. So I love making my little baby I'm gonna play as. Okay, new game. And I mean, I feel like I've yelled about this probably 100 times now. We are doing Tactician. We are gonna do Tactician. Holy fuck. Whoa, Ratchet TV. Holy shit, dude. Oh my god, thank you so much. That's actually fucking insane. Holy crap. Holy crap. Holy crap. Whoa, dude, thank you so much. Holy shit, dude. That's amazing. Holy crap. I hope... Oh my god, I'm so glad. Oh my gosh, a lot of you guys in chat got subs. Ratchet TV. Oh my goodness, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You are amazing. That's insane. Let me do a poll. How about this? What do Tactician? Because I'm up for the challenge, you know. I do feel confident in my gameplay, I will say. I feel like I've learned more. I think I do still have a lot to learn, and I'm also playing a class that I'm only familiar with as Shadowheart, and not even the subclass either. Because I am going to be Cleric. I will say too, I was going to get into this as well. I am doing a multi-class this time. I will be doing a Cleric Fighter multi-class. Mostly for lore purposes, as well as to hit some bitches fucking hard. But I do want to do a Cleric Fighter multi-class. So I'm willing to do a Tactician or Custom plus Honor Mode. What was it? Honor Mode rules. I'll do a poll. I will do whatever you guys want. I'll leave it up for 3 minutes. And we'll get that going. Oh, this the parody. Okay, I hear it now. Okay. I could try Honor, but I don't know if I'm ready for Honor. And here's my thought process behind it, right? I can kind of tell you guys a little bit of what I've been thinking about for Durge and my character while the poll is running. Well, it's almost over. I'll be quick. But whoever this character is going to be named, I've been thinking Dawn. Oh, there's an ad break? No, I'm snoozing that shit, bitch. I'm talking about my character lore. I'm snoozing the ad. I've been thinking that this character, while she does have the Durge background and story and whatnot, right? I think that she is... Oh, Jesus Christ, custom plus honor mode rules. Okay, we can do it. She has been trying to suppress these urges. I think she's always known that she's always felt it, and she's always had these urges, but she's done her best to suppress these dark urges, right? And I feel like she's gonna kind of like give this false god, false idol vibe. You know, she's very much gonna be draped in golds and creams and ivories and whites. You know, I feel like she's going to look very radiant and holy, but there's still something off about her, right? I also really wanted her to resemble the Two of Swords tarot card because I'm a tarot girly. And the duality that the card has inherently, right? Often with the Two of Swords, which I hope I can find it, because I'd love to show you guys. Fuck, I don't have any... Hold on. Let me grab my OG deck, not my Crow deck. But often in the Two of Swords tarot deck, the imagery is a woman wearing a blindfold, and she has two swords across her chest. She's holding them, right? And it represents... Why did I grab my wallet? Hello? My tarot cards? It often represents being at a crossroad between two equally opposing decisions, or, you know, equally equivalent decisions, right? And I feel like that's going to be between her suppressing this dark urge and rolling with it, and trying to stay good, trying to bury it, right? She's been very much at a crossroads her whole life. So I will be getting her the dual wielder feat, because I do want her to dual wield at least swords or daggers to somewhat resemble that. She will also be wearing a blindfold up until she starts to embrace the dark urges. But yes, Two of Swords, kind of this vibe, right? Kind of this vibe. I want her to look very holy, very radiant, almost like a false god, a false idol. Something's still a little bit off and wrong with her, and sort of blindfolded to represent that she's blind to her choice. She's at this crossroads. She's not looking to make this decision. She's in this perfect in-between, right? And then once she finally gives into her dark urges, the blindfold will be removed in the gameplay. She is going to be a Death Domain Cleric of Orcus. I did mod the deity for Orcus in. There are many other deities as well, so if any of you guys who have D&D knowledge feel like there is a better fitting deity for her, I felt like of the ones I could mod in, it was the most fitting. But that's where she's going to start to give into this cannibalism-esque thing. She will be a tiefling as well, so I feel like that really fits, especially in regards to some of the Grove stuff going on. And then Death Domain Cleric, so she will be working closely with Rising the Undead or the Undead themselves, and that's also somewhat in honor of Orcus as well and what he stands for and like how he sort of operates and whatnot. But that's my general idea, and I will catch up on chat now, and then we will do custom Tactician with honor mode rule sets or moves. But that's what we're gonna do. Okay, let's see. But yeah, fighter, cleric, multi-class, I gotta figure all that out, but I want that dual wielder feat, and I want her to be effective with those swords too. So honor mode, girl, you just opened a Pandora box. Good luck with it. You have my bless. Not fully honor mode. Not fully honor mode. This is why you're such a great Baldur's Gate 3 streamer to watch. Your story building is making this feel like the setup for an epic D&D game. Edward, you're too nice. You're too nice. I just get very, very excited, especially since I started playing Baldur's Gate, and like, I don't know, I used to write a lot when I was younger, and I feel like finally like dipping my toes into D&D is like such a perfect world, because it's like, God, you can create and do anything, and like that's what I need. That's what I need to exist in. But I'm so glad that it's good for stream and you guys too. I'm gonna play a healer for a couple of friends. I'm playing a Divine Soul Sorcerer mod subclass, and I will be dipping 1 level into Hexblade, 2 levels into Life Domain Cleric, and 3 levels into Thief Rogue. Ooh, that sounds so neat. I also love holy-looking villains. Yeah, because that's the thing too. I remember seeing this discussion online where it's like villains often... I'm snoozing again. The villains often don't... You know, they're often draped in really dark fabrics or color schemes and like this black and red and, you know, like inherently look very evil or menacing, right? But I want her to look like, you know, she looks fine at first, but you get a little closer and you start to smell the undead, or you start to like see that things are off, you know, like, oh. Okay, let's do customize. Honor rule set. Bosses are empowered with new mechanics, while action, economy, and damage bonus rules are made stricter. The setting can't be changed once the game starts. Oh, Christ. Okay. Not a single save, though. Enemy aggression, everything's gonna go to Tactician. God, I'm gonna get my ass kicked, bro. I'm gonna get my ass kicked. Proficiency bonus, increase the proficiency of all characters, reducing the impact of random rolls. This will impact game balance. I'm gonna leave it there. Enemy critical hits, of course. No death saving throws? Well, let's see. Imagine if you finish this playthrough without any party wives, but don't get the dice from it. That would be crazy. That would be crazy. I am nervous because I am going to be mostly cleric for a while, so I'm hoping I can still be as effective as I want to be, but... Yeah, start, I'm excited. Okay, let's go. We'll start it. And I'll let the opening scene play and all that good stuff. Let me know, you guys should be able to hear things. It is, oh my god. See, he's not beating the bard allegations. Volo has bard energy. What do you mean he's a wizard? Oh my gosh. Okay, here we go. Embrace Durge Tactician. Except now it's customized because it's Tactician, but it's honor mode rule sets. Which is not what I was expecting. But it's gonna happen. It's happening. Also, audio should be good, but y'all let me know. I know it's quiet right now anyways. Also, I know I've seen this so many times, but I can't skip it because it's so beautifully animated. Although it's a multi-class in my mind, 18 levels bard, 2 levels wizard. Honorition, that's what we can call it. Let's see. If it's still tactician damage calculation, you'll be good? Okay, true. How's the PC feel? Honestly, it feels great. It really feels great. There's only some times where, like, let's say I'll have, like, a game open, or, like, mostly, like, Discord open, and then sometimes it'll, like, flash to another tab behind it, but that's only happened once or twice now. But otherwise, everything's, like, perfect. Who are you? Oh my god. Dark Urge. We are gonna do Dark Urge. Play introduction. I do want to see this. Because I have yet to see this.
My rancid blood whispers to me, kill, kill, and kill again. My ruined body yearns to reap death in this world. And when this foul urge calls, it possesses my whole being. Injured beyond repair. I know nothing besides this. I must resist the dark urge, lest it consume my mind. I must discover who I was and what happened to me before my twitching knife hand writes a tragedy in blood.
His voice is so good. I really like his voice. Voice actor's really good, really good. I didn't expect that at all. We will be going Tiefling. We will be going Tiefling for sure. Subrace. I do need to decide this. I didn't put any thought into the subrace of the Tiefling. It's a dark drama queen. Absolute cinema, that bit. Dude. That was amazing. I didn't realize that you could do those little previews for each character until, like, a little bit before I finished Dahlia's playthrough. Resolution's probably 8 or 9K. Okay, that's my answer. Shmeen, hello, welcome in, dude. We are starting our Embrace Durge Tactician run with honor mode rule sets run. It's the same voice actor as the normal tab. I'm not sure. Oh, deep voice. I'm not sure if it's the same. That I'm unsure about. It's Pride Month, of course we're going Tiefling. I know, in my first playthrough, I did make my Dream Guardian a Tiefling. And I've always wanted to play Tiefling. I'm fruity, so I had to. Plus, it's fitting for at least the Dirge, and especially what is coming to Emerald Grove. Tadpole's greatest weakness is ibuprofen, I think. That was the fun thing, too. I will be taking and slurping up all the tadpoles. In this run. I touched one tadpole with Dahlia, none with Dove. So I have done 2 playthroughs with no tadpoles whatsoever. This is my first playthrough with the tadpoles as well. So, you have to go Drow this time, Sid? No, I'm going Tiefling. Trust me, I've already been thinking about this. I do have a Seldarine Drow that I'm currently playing offline too, so I don't want to do Drow back to back. I gotta spice it up. I've done Elf, Drow, and now Tiefling. I was really considering, half-orc. I really wanted to do half-orc for Dirge, but I might save that for another run. Haven't played Borderlands 2 in a bit, and god, I forgot how fucking bullshit Claptrap's missions are. Good luck, Sage. Said we can't see the important menus? Oh, let me adjust. Okay. And I'm so sorry, I'm gonna be slow today. I only have one monitor right now, at this current moment. Would you guys prefer if I was down here? I could be down here. I could put chat next to me. Maybe we'll go with Mephistopheles. Maybe we'll go with Mephistopheles. Perfect, it's all good though. However you say it, it's actually fine. I'm just a word nerd. No, you being a word nerd helps me out, because I mispronounce everything. Just call it Asmodeus. I want to be an Asmodeus tiefling. You actually pronounce only the mo. Ignore all other letters. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Okay, so Cleric. Clerics are representatives of the gods they worship, wielding potent divine magic for good or ill. Resistance, guidance, sacred flame, cure wounds, guiding bolts, healing word, inflict wounds, and shield of faith. Good stuff. Oh my god, I'll actually be able to see my spell slots this run. That's going to be amazing. I'm going to skip over cantrips for now. We are going to do Death Domain, so we do get Toll the Dead, False Life, and Ray of Sickness. In Reaper, your necromancy cantrips that only target one creature can target an additional creature. That's going to be good. We're going to be doing a lot of necromancy this run. So we will definitely be reading the necromancy of Thay as well. I feel like the pale corpse-like skin fits the vibe you're going for too. Yeah, exactly. Also, you can change the skin color later, so it doesn't really matter. I think it's just a cantrip/ability that would be the deciding factor. True. I probably am going to go with more of like a sickly purplish blue tone from what I'm thinking, because I know purple and gold or purple and yellow are complementary colors, but I do think that color scheme would look really cute. For whom the bell tolls. Yeah. Let's see. Deity. Deity, I can show you guys all the cool modded in ones. So of course we have Saloon, Shar, Tempest, Tyr. If I pronounce any of these wrong, I apologize in advance. Helm, Ilmater, Mistra, Ogma, Kelimvar, Moradin, Letharian, Garl, Glittergold, Yandala, Lolth, oh god. Oh, that one. Vlaakith, Elistre, Lathander, wait, Larethian, that was not Lathander. My brain made that up. Lathander. Talos, Tamora, Myleki, Bahamut, Grumsh? Who's Grumsh? The One Eye is the Orc's patron deity, a god of war, conquest, and victory at all cost. He has held an ancient and immutable grudge against the elven pantheon since Corellon Larethian took his eye. Ooh, that's cool. Let's see. Imagine adjusting your skin color to work with the fit. I tried to look into the one that was similar to Orcus, since Orcus is a devil, but I figured Zariel was the most close due to the similarities with your lore. True. I could always change that too. I could always poke around with it. I think your god has to be Baal, right? I was considering that at first. I was considering being a cleric of Baal, but then I discovered what the Dead Free was, because I was already thinking of Dirge Run early into my first playthrough. I felt it would be kind of repetitive, but I don't know. I feel like with the undeath and maybe cannibalism as a right to worship and devote herself to Orcus and just this darker urge, I felt like that was fitting as well. And then tapping into that necromancy to tie in the undead with him, I thought would be cool as well. The Grumsh, the main orc deity. The Grumsh. I'm also a cleric of Baal now. They're huge, yeah. Tiamat, Eredric Thania, known as Queen of the Averial, is an elven goddess of the Seldarine. Oh, that's interesting. I know of Elistre, who I know usually represents the Seldarine Drow, but I never heard of this lady. God, I love D&D theology. I'm so interested in it. I can't wait to learn more about all of it. What if it's a dirge that believe in a really cute and loving god? Maybe a resist dirge. Oh, Cornfrog, you have no balls. Akadi, Amunator, Ung... Ungharad? This is the main... Yeah, the overgod of the worlds. Yeah, I know this guy. I know this guy. Artur... Arvarian? I'm so sorry if I'm saying these wrong. Asgaroth? Asmodeus. Still labor. Apenser, Oral, Azuth, Bane. God, there's so many hard words. Maybe I shouldn't read through all of these. Maybe I shouldn't read. Oh my lord. I'm starting a content series about D&D again soon. Looking forward to it. Ooh, Smeen. Ooh. No, he doesn't resist. He just prays to his rainbow fairy god while covered in blood. I could fuck with that. I could fuck with that, honestly. The OG tab name? Mo. Exactly. Exactly. The god Chad? Yeah, this is the Chad. This is the Chad god from what I do know about D&D. Have you looked up the Avatar series? No. No, I don't think I've gotten to yet. I don't think so. Okay, we were Bargrivik. Bargrivik. Baronair True Silver. Veshaba. Ball. Randobaris. Shav. Shantae. Plangadin. Silverbeard. Sirik. Dalathon. Deep Dwera. Deep Sashelis. Denier. Dumathon. Eldip. Evening Glory. That sounds neat. The Deathless Beauty and the Eternal Lover. Ooh. Goddess of Love, Beauty, and Immortality through Undeath. That's cool as fuck. What the hell? Faithless. Died without having chosen a divine patron. That's cool. I like that. That might be a future thing. Hirna, Garrix, Gond, Gonadar, Grazit, Hadar. Do I pronounce the H? Halal? Lol? Ow? Is it Ow or... It's not Ao. It's probably Ow, the god of gods. You not watched Avatar? That's so exciting. You get to watch it for the first time still. Yes, we're watching, Oh, well, no one, let me see. No one special. Were you talking about Avatar: The Last Airbender? Because we are watching Avatar: The Last Airbender in the Discord right now. We just started season 2 on Saturday, so that's been fun, and it is my first watch. Did you add in extra deities? I did. Mostly so I could be a Cleric of Orcus. Never heard of Evening Glory, but that sounded like a good one. Yeah. What does Grazit say, please? Let me see. Grazit... is the demon prince of pleasure, decadence, and unlimited self-indulgence, as well as the patron of corrupt authorities and tyrants who would rule by force. That's cool, too. That's really cool. AO. It is AO. Oh! Okay, well, that's good to know. AO. Okay, cool. At first, I thought Garrix was Gygax, and I was like, PogChimp. Isn't AO from AO Kwong? I don't know. From the Forgotten Realms wiki, Evening Glory appeared as exquisitely preserved but necrotically chilly. Woman with platinum white, neck-length hair and ice-white, almost translucent skin. Her eyes, lips, and nails were baby blue in color, and her hands had a bloodless heart-shaped hole in the palm of each. She wore an elaborate backless dresses. Oh, I think I'm in love with her. Oh my god, I think I'm in love with her. Grazit is an aggressive gooner. Crazy. Hadar seems like a cool god to believe in. Yeah, we have Hadar. I know Hunger of Hadar. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. Poor. Ilsensine, Estitia, Jurgle, Jublex, Kariska. I'm not even gonna fucking try to pronounce that one. I'm not even gonna try and pronounce that one. Karansali, Kosuth, Kirtlemak, Piyutha, Leira, Lendes, Levistus, Liara, Leviator, Luthic, Maglubiet, Malar, Mask, Mellifleur, Mephistopheles, Mariarder, Elil. This is also just a This is just a Sid Says Hard Words stream, too. Lendy's nuts! Lendy's nuts! A deity named Ayo. Look at the skull gnome. Is that the god of the undead Christmas? Skull gnome? Poor Gorbyong. Poor Gorbyong. Lendy's nuts. So many good gods. Resist Urge, more like resist Simp. That's crazy. Well, this is the fun thing about this mod too, guys, is you don't even have to be a cleric. You don't even have to be a cleric, so you can pick a god to worship even if you're just like a fighter or whatever. That's what I thought was really neat about this mod. Can we get a god named Jeffrey or Richard? The god of 9 to 5 job? Will you read Mother Night too? Yeah, Mother Night. Mother Night is one of the dark powers of Barovia, an ancient and powerful being bound to the land of Barovia and to the Amber Temple. Mother Night is cool. I really want to make, I'm gonna do some future run where I mod in a werewolf class, and I'm going to be a werewolf cleric of Salon, and I'm gonna romance Shadowheart because werewolves in the moon, and it would just be too good. Is there an owl god? I vote whatever that guy is. That'd be funny. That'd be good. Let's see. It's what fish people worship. Oh, I see. Barovia, land of vampires. Oh, that's even cooler now. 2 A's, sound in the and father, or in the O and bother. Oh, okay, cool. It's the golden, it's the one goblin in the cage. Oh, I swear to God, Sid, Saluna. Did I say that, Saluna? Did I say Salune? Saluna. A good werewolf or a werewolf from Twilight. A good werewolf. Interesting, as a Curse of Strahd loser, many people say that Mother Night is just Shar. Huh. That's cool. I wonder what separates them, at least in other circumstances, and what combines them in other ones. Murdane, Merkel, Nagikami, Namikami, Nerol, Null, Nusemni, Orcus, Paladine, Panzerel, Pelor, Persona, Raven Queen, Rilliphane, Ralathul, Severus, Sahanine Moonbow. God, there's so many. Sekala, Sharis, Shandakul, Sheila, oh god. Sylvanus, Sarenrae, Sardior, Solanor, Solanor, Thalandira, Squilesh, Sune, Takahesis, Tallahassee, that's what I'm going to call that one, Talona, Tamara, Task, the Rizdun, the Absolute, the Dead Three, the Luxon, the Red Knight, Titania, Torm, Umberly, Urogalin, Valigan Thirdborn, Valkyr, Vandria, Gilmadrith, Vecna. I know Vecna. Verun? Joaquin, Zariel, oh my god, we're almost there. Zerthamon, Zorquan, and Zugtamoy. Zugtamoy. Selenma! Not the last Airbender. The Avatar series is the book about Ao. Oh yes, you did mention that. No one special. Ao kicking all the gods out of heaven till they found the Terracotta Tablet of Fate, and it follows the events that lead to human becoming Mistra, the election of Kelemwar into godhood, and the rise and fall of Cyric, as well as the fall of the Dead Three. That I need to look into. I need to look into that shit, dude. Does the werewolf mode have an option to trigger the Animals by Maroon 5 song every time you transform? You know, someone out there can probably do that. Looks like you're hiding your werewolf at first because Shard is afraid of wolves. I know, but that'd be so cute, wouldn't it? I have a warlock with a pact with the Raven Queen in my D&D game. I like the lore, but I wish it was a bit more fleshed out. I find it hard to work it. I know a little bit about the Raven Queen. I was debating her as a deity as well, but I feel like it didn't fully align with what I had in mind for Durge. It's like there's enough gods for every mortal to have their own individual deity. I know, right? Let's see. It's confirmed that the writer kept the two major gods in Curse of Strahd vague on purpose, but since Mother Night is canonically one of Shar's many names, I want to run a streamed Curse of Strahd game so bad. Do it, Momo. Do it. Some of these I feel are iffy to have as god options. Yeah, I think it definitely expands the list a lot, but there are some of them that it's like the Dead 3, you know, like that's kind of... But it feels... I don't know. It's like, it's just 3 dudes. It's just 3 dudes. Not really, you know, but it doesn't feel as the Dead 3 versus like Shar, you know. I will come back to cantrips. Background, Haunted One. I imagine that inherently comes with Dirge. A wicked moment, person, or thing that cannot be slain by sword or spell haunts your mind and flickers in your peripheral vision. You carry it wherever your adventure takes you, or perhaps it carries you. Oh, spooky. Okay, here's the fun part. I do have to do body type 1, which is most of my mods are compatible with that, so correct, cannot change background for Dirge. That's cool fucking background though. Cool fucking background. Also, heads up to you guys, if you don't have a sub, we do have an ad break starting in under a minute. But I got a lot of new face presets. The ones I used for Dove and Dahlia were 2 that came in a pack, and I used 1 for one for the other. But this one is really cool. I want to, let me take off some of the extra stuff we have on. Body art, just so I can get a good look at everything. Makeup, let me also remove everything. But this face is really cool. It's eyeless. I might consider this. I'm thinking of going for more like blinded looking eyes. But this is also... Here's the blindfold I'm going to be rolling with, at least for the start of the game. There were some people who said they were having trouble taking it off, but I'm sure I can figure that out. We'll go nothing for now, but we'll poke around, we're going to yap, and we're going to character create. This one's also cool. It's like the mother from Coraline with the button eyes. That's really neat. This one's cool too. It's like a Joker smile. Or it's giving Jeff the Killer. I do really like this one. I was messing around with this one yesterday when I was making sure all the mods were working. I like that the teeth poke through, and I like the scarring. This one's also really neat with this like eye perfectly seated between the tiefling horns. Oh my god, that one's really, really cool too. And then we also have a bunch of these faces as well. I have not really clicked around in these. Makes me upset that you can't be blind on vanilla Baldur's Gate 3. Just let me have a character that has a blind eye from a nasty battle from the past. Yeah. No, I know. Jeff the Killer, I haven't heard that in decades. I was, unfortunately, very obsessed with creepypasta as a child. Jeff the Killer was also on my Hear Me Out. I feel like I'm probably going to end up going with one of these, but I do want to take a look at what all the faces look like, just because they're so cool. And I have yet to see most of these faces. Honor mode, we're doing Tactician. So we're doing Tactician with Honor mode rule sets. So, yeah, Tactician, but the big battles and people will have like their fancy Honor mode abilities. I'm scared. This is the first time in my life I'm grateful my food doesn't fall out my mouth on the side. Yeah, she can't eat soup. No soup eating for Dirge. None at all. Or just keep it to one cheek, I guess. See, I don't know. I feel like I might... I've been really liking this one. I think I might go with that one. It's really kind of annoying and sad that most of the detailed mods for this in most games actually are only for the smaller feminine bodies. I know, dude. Wish there were more for masculine characters that were more than just giant dongers. No, for real, Sunrun. Genuinely. There are some good ones for males, because this will be my third girly character, you know? I do want to make a guy at some point. I just love making pretty girls. I do want to make a guy at some point, or just a much more masculine presenting character at some point. And it is limited, or the thing is too, is they do have an abundance of options, but it makes them look like they've been ripped straight from an anime. And like, while that can be cute, I feel like sometimes it doesn't fit the Baldur's Gate vibe, you know? Ben Drowned was my worst. Ben Drowned, oh my god, dude. I used to love that one too, just because I'm a Zelda girly. Tactician Plus. It's honor mode with multiple saves, basically. Should be fun. Yeah, I think it's closer to that than Tactician now. Leaking Dr. Pepper into your beard. Yeah, all the mods are just giant veiny dicks. The amount of cock and balls I saw scrolling the mod manager was, it was treacherous. Make a halfling barbarian. True. What god did we choose? I forgot already. We're doing Orcus. I keep almost saying Orpheus, so if I do, I apologize. I keep almost saying Orpheus, but it is Orcus. And he was modded in. So there won't be any, like, dialogue. I don't know about Cleric dialogue, because this is my first time playing Cleric. But, yeah. Yeah. I don't think there's going to be anything fancy with it. There are decent clothing mods for guys, but I think most people are happy with the default graphics. I do wish they would expand upon it. Because even if I wanted to pick another body type, my mods get limited, which kind of sucks. Yes, Orcus, the nemesis of Humanus, best friends with Goblinus. There's a lot of unique Cleric dialogue. Okay, see, that would be cool. That would be super cool. I don't know, I might miss out on some of it just because the deity is modded in, so any deity-related dialogue we're probably not going to get, but Cleric, just class dialogue, we'll get that. Or kiss. That scar through the left eye looks pretty cool. Yeah, I know, I feel like I want to add a little extra. I like the mouth thing going on, and it kind of bleeds up here, and the scar I feel like helps continue the flow of it. Skin color, I did get this hella expanded. Oh my goodness. Whoa! Okay, I have been thinking, I do have my inspo as well. Moon Silver. Oh my god, I love mods. I love mods so much. I do think I want kind of that sickly, pale blue purple color. And I will, just a heads up to you guys too, if you just recently joined, today's focus is going to be yapping and character creation, because I will very happily spend hours in character creation. We might get to see some opening gameplay, as long as I can be decisive enough, but we're pouring our heart and soul into making our dirge, and that is the focus. I'm having a blast with my new Tactician run as Monk. I feel monks have really awesome dialogue. I really want to try Monk. Bacon, I've been watching a bit of Bacon's gameplay whenever I can in a call. And he like always runs Monk, and it just seems like a very fun class to play. I like this. I like this color range. The Levistus 01 and 02. Let me poke around up here. This is deeper. This is much deeper. It'd be interesting for me to see Cleric dialogue as well. I haven't actually played Cleric for my character yet. Shadowheart never leaves my party. Ah, true. I know, that's my favorite part about... I've done a different race and different class for each playthrough, because I want to experience everything, but also the dialogue options too are just so fun to see how people can react differently. Because I've gotten information, you know, in one playthrough that I didn't have in another, and it helped me make future decisions for my other playthrough. Let's see. I'm sorry, I'm trying to keep up too at the same time. Let's see. You'll get most of it. Only Shar and Saluna have a lot of unique dialogue as far as I know. Okay, that would make sense. That would make sense for sure. This is very purple. This one... That's not too bad. I like that this is still that sickly blue, and it's really coming out around the eyes, but it doesn't take away from, like, the pink of the flesh and the scarring. So that's not bad either. Does this mod have options related to height customization? Are you going to make your character the same stature as you in IRL? If thinking about it, bad idea, Sid. I think making a 6'5" character wouldn't do any good for the game. Imagine drinking the giant strength potion. You'd be the freaking target of everybody. No, I don't have any height mods. No height mods. Yeah, not expecting much gameplay today. Tough spending time making this character. I like that light purple you had for the skin color. Yeah. Monk is OP. Monk is a lot of fun for sure. I gotta try Monk. This one's not bad. Palest is Zur. And then there was also... That's Frostbitten. What was down here? Lolth. That is the only thing, is finding your colors after abandoning them and looking at other ones. That's what's gonna be annoying. This one. So we had this one, and then I was also thinking... See, I kind of like the pink in the flesh that comes out. Like, at least in her scars with that one. Orcish Gray. Orcish Gray isn't bad either. Hellstorm. I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all. See, Rogue also has a lot of fun dialogue. Ooh, I gotta play a Rogue, because I really enjoy Astarion's gameplay. I find it so hard to not romance Shard. I have yet to romance Shard. I am excited for that romance whenever that happens. Cleric is so good, especially since there's a god of gambling. A god of gambling? I mean... Yeah, let me pray to my god of gambling for this win. I mostly stick to casters as I love fantasy magic. Tried Paladin though, and it's a lot of fun too. See, I've been having a great time on Warlock. I really, really enjoy Warlock. I don't know what it is, but I do really, really like Warlock. I feel like I liked Warlock more than Druid. I love Druid for what it is, but in terms of like gameplay in Baldur's Gate versus the two, I was enjoying Warlock more. I kind of feel like I'm rolling with this one. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. I feel so bad I'm falling behind. I'm actually pissed at myself. I just offed myself in-game accidentally on a literal quest to win a gauntlet. No, Sage, I'm so sorry. 14-foot tall Karlak Bay. This one's the coolest in my opinion. Okay, okay. I see what you did there, yeah. Rogue Evil Astarion Origin Run, please. That would be fun. That would be fun. I do want to do an Origin Run at some point. Cornfrog. Cornfrog, you have gotten me very interested in a Karlak Origin Run Gale romance. Cornfrog has kind of influenced me to consider that. I did look up kind of the ending and what it would look like, but I do just want to see how that plays out. I can't not run Lord Bard even if I wanted to. Bard is another fun one I really want to try one day. One day. Genitals, we can do genitals at a later time. I like Warlocks as well. Personally, I prefer Sorcerer, but Warlock is a lot of fun. One day I'll see what Sorcerer is all about. I do really want to see what Sorcerer is all about. What is 30 looking like? If I go to 30. Oh, that went way higher. Oh, Crack Father. Crack Father, hello, welcome in. Welcome in. We've started character customization. God, I'm falling behind. I'm so sorry. I'm so slow with chat today. I was talking with my friends about what class we would have the best stats for IRL, and I'm Warlock. Ooh. I know, we kind of discussed something similar to that on, another stream, and I was like, what would my D&D stats be IRL? There's a mod that makes Astarion into Dark Urge. I will end up playing it sometime in the future. Ooh, Dirge's origin. Oh, true. I think you're just making the background alongside its background. Oh my god. Yeah, true. I was thinking it is definitely an origin. I was thinking you know, one of the companion origins. Let's see. Best Karlak ending in my opinion? Honestly, yeah. I think I'm gonna hold off on that because I feel like she's got enough going on, especially on this side. Just do genitals now and get it over with. I could. Your character needs the perfect genitals. What do you mean? Everyone does a pee-pee check. That's crazy. quote. We can do genitals another time. Oh my lord. Crack coming in when I'm yelling about genitals. Okay, well, let's get genitals out of the way. Default. I think my dirge would have a bush. I'm not gonna lie. Oh god. Oh god, cock and balls. I think she'd have a bush. I think she gives bush energy. We'll go with the bush. How about that? Speaking of genitals, balls! Custom, didn't know you were gonna touch that, but it's probably better. Chat influenced me and I'm gonna pay for it later. Band has to use a swashbuckler rogue in my current playthrough, actually. It really fits him well. Yeah, true, that's one of the new subclasses. Full bush and bikini! Full bush and bikini! Powers up video game. Dad. I'm sorry, father. I'm sorry. The dad is watching over. Yeah, you guys can see if you have balls. Balls or not, if you want. I will say it is a 1 in 100 chance to get the balls command. So if you get it, then you're very deserving of the balls you have. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna roll with that face, that skin color. We do have a scar across her eye as well. Maturity was bumped up a bit. I don't think any freckles this time around. I don't think vitiligo. I feel like she's got a lot going on right here. And then a bush. Body art. I was considering modding in new tattoos. I did not end up doing that. Just kind of gonna mess around with what's available. Because I was kind of feeling this face anyways. So, check this out. Never mind, don't look. This is what my Monday's like. Just bush and bikinis and balls. Sighs, logs on to Sid stream. Bush and bikini and balls. Sid, why did you say let's get genitals out of the way as soon as someone with the power to add quote walked in the room? You know, I honestly didn't think about that. I honestly did not think about that, Corn Frog. I do need to stop saying silly things when they come in. They have too much power. 1 out of 100, but hard-coded to always work for you. No, because if I do balls right now, unless this is just really, really awful timing, I have no balls. I have no balls. I unrigged it. Bush and bikinis and balls, usually known as canals. Okay, let me lock in. I don't know if I'm gonna do any face tattoos. There are some really cool body tattoo mods that I found. Unique Tab. Unique Tab is the mod name I was looking for earlier. Most of them require Unique Tab. And that felt like a little too much to do on my end. Because a lot of the mods I had weren't compatible with it anyways, or were kind of funky with it, so I held off from Unique Tab, but maybe another run I'll do it so I can have like full body tats. I don't know if I'm feeling these too much. I think the last tattoo is going to be the best. This one is sick. I do love this one, I will say. It is a very, very cool tattoo. I don't know if I want too much going on, though. I will... The sword is always cool. I always get tempted by the sword. Let me... I don't want an intense tattoo if I do put one on. And let me just look at... Oh, it's not going to stand out too much if it is gold. I think I need to do more of a yellow to get that gold look to it. I keep trying to scroll and there's no scroll. I kind of like that. It's like a... Whoa! Calm down. Calm down. It's kind of like a subtle golden glow to it. It's not too yellow. It's not too orange. I feel like these are too yellow, too orange. This one's more subtle. Are you not doing the bandage over the eyes? I am. But I will be removing the bandage at some point in the gameplay once she starts to embrace the dark urge. So I want to make sure I get everything underneath done just when that time comes. You can delete that later if you please. Is there any of the face tattoos in this game that you would make for yourself IRL. No, I probably do want to get a face tat at some point, but I wouldn't want anything as drastic as one of these. I'd want it way more, way smaller and like daintier. Or one of the ones with arcane glyphs. That could be cool too. We do have piercings. I do have a lot to get through here. And I will be bouncing around. Unfortunately, I think we have to rule silver out. So I do want to stick with more of that gold theme and that gold look. But let's just see what we have. I could probably also do hair first over piercings, but we're just gonna poke around. Oh, wait, let me go back. See, I like the gold here. Remember that Tawaba mod I mentioned before? Just remember when you look at that you gave her a thick bush. Oh no, that's right, that's right. At least half of the bottoms for them. Let the shrubbery get some good sunlight if you catch my meaning. Oh, that's gonna be funny. Hi Sid, what class are you going for? Hi Mark, we are going to do a Cleric Fighter multi-class this time. It's gonna be my first multi-class. Because I want her to be reminiscent of the Two of Swords tarot card, and I want her to dual wield effectively. So we're gonna do a few levels of Cleric and a few levels of Fighter. Bandage, the Gojo arc. I hope she gets Volo's tadpole operation. I don't know. Maybe. I do want her to kind of have these foggy blind eyes. In a way, even despite once the blindfold gets removed, it'll still look as if she's a bit blind. I do want that look. I mean, I know his eye is similar to that. That's the only downside about the Volo lobotomy is, you know, you don't really have any control over that. What would your face tap be? I don't know. Because I wouldn't get it anytime soon. I feel like it would be probably like a small little star somewhere if I do end up getting it. I need to, I would love to get another tattoo soon. A monocle. Anyone want a monocle? The glasses, I do. Oh my god, I can't wait to make a tab with glasses. I can't fucking wait. And I'm gonna romance Gale, because it's just gonna fit the vibe. But, like, I cannot wait to have glasses on somebody. I fucking love glasses so much. Ugh. That's one of my few cosmetic mods that I used in the past. Normal Volo eye. True. See, that would be good. That would be a good mod to get. This mod that lets you keep your original eyes. Yeah, see, I need to scoop that up. Because it's a cool eye. It's a cool eye, but then I feel like it can get, it could get in the way if you didn't have the mod. OMG, my cat just licked my shin and I didn't realize he was in the room. Scared the shit out of me. It's a little surprise kiss. It's a little surprise kiss. Medusa, I don't know if I'm feeling Medusa. It does fit with the symmetry of her face though, and like the continuance down of the tattoo from the forehead to the chin. Well, I don't think this one's gonna work. Librarian, wizard, romance, and Gale is fun. Yes, exactly, dude. That's like exactly the vibe. I feel like that'd be so cute. You have to decide now, siding with Auntie Ethel when you do your stats. Evil means no hair. Oh. True. I didn't even think about that. I didn't get it in my first run. I did get it with Dove. This is like Gale's earring, but gold, which is cute. Septum wouldn't be bad, honestly. I feel like a septum could look cute. Ooh. I don't mind that. Did you use any tadpoles at all in your good run? I did not. I used one with Dahlia, and then I started to feel a little meh, you know, it's like, I don't know if I should be doing this. And so I stopped after one. And then with Dove, I haven't touched any. But this bitch is gonna be slurping tadpoles. Oh, these are kind of cool. And none. Okay, so we circled back around. Fasten stars. Let me work from the back. I did kind of like... I might hold on to this one for now. I don't know if that'll be final. But I do kind of dig that look. What good run? What do you mean? Dahlia was a very nice lady. Dahlia was very nice. I like himbo or bimbo fighter romancing Gil. I like the way this smart boy talks. No idea what he's saying, but I like it. That is good. That is good. When you do your Gale romance run, make them a sorcerer, because the interactions that Gale has with sorcerers are great. Oh, I've heard they're funny. I've heard a little bit. I haven't seen much from it, but I have heard a little bit about that. That would be cute. Cute little dynamic. Slurping tadpoles. Slurping tadpoles. Dahlia murdered several children and let plenty others die? No. No, that is not the case. Dahlia killed 2 goblin children. Or however many goblin children are in the goblin camp. Dahlia slaughtered them. Yes, indeed, she did. But she did her best to save everybody else, to her best ability. Okay, so one of my only issues with one of the mods was I could get this foggy blind eye look, but it like only worked after I had selected and then exited the menu. So I'm hoping I can still achieve that. I could always do the black on where the white usually is, but I feel like more of just this foggy white eye would look cool. I do just want to click around and see what's up though too. Ooh. Ooh. I actually like my tab having obvious heterochromia after Volo's eye. Gives it much more uniqueness. Yeah. No, I will say I do love a heterochromia look. I did start Dahlia off with that. So if you guys were here for like some of the first few Baldur's Gate streams, she did have 1 yellow eye and 1 pink eye, and then I decided to just do like the black void eyes after. But at first, for a very short period of time, she did have heterochromia eyes. Do you guys ever see those memes? Where someone will like post an animal that has 2 different colored eyes, and they're like, oh, he is homophobia. You guys ever see that shit? It's so funny. It's so good. Sorcerer with glasses would still work too. It'd be cute. It'd be cute. I threw one of the goblin children that are kicking corpses off the cliff and was like, this one's for you, Sid. Oh, Nick, no. Don't dedicate that. Don't dedicate a goblin child's death in my honor. The black sclera of the flame and demonic eye types are nice. Yeah, no, they're neat. They're so freaking neat. I wonder, I was able to achieve it yesterday. I don't know which one it was. For like that foggy blind eye look. Some of these are neat though. They don't even look like the color they're supposed to look like. I think, some of them do. Let me poke around. This opal. That opal's nice. Let me confirm that and exit out. No, it still seems pretty visible. Dahlia had pink eyes? She had 1 pink eye. I love thinking of homophobia memes. Heterochromia during Pride. Yeah, no heterochromia during Pride. I just got a huge bug bite on my back while taking the trash out. I don't know what got me. So very itchy. Nasty mosquito. Nasty, nasty man mosquito. They want your rat blood. Okay, I do really, really like these eyes. I feel like that's what I see for most tieflings. Not always the case, though. I feel like I don't know, I like the redness of the whites of her eyes here. It gives an extra, like, you know, she already looks sickly. I feel like it kind of adds to it there. You turn into a vampire? No! Rat vampire? Yeah, mosquitoes are scary now. I mean, they're scary in the past, but they got big. I hate mosquitoes so much. We may return to this. We may return to this, but let me go to hair over makeup, because we have many hair options. Oh, do we have many hair options? Okay, I like that she looks a little aged. Oh my god, look, I didn't even notice! She has asymmetrical ears too. Oh my god, that makes her so much cooler. Holy crap. Wait, that's so neat. Oh, I love this. I love this face preset. That's so cool. Mosquito steroids have been a huge trend. Oh, they're all getting big. The 3 a.m. eye. Yeah, exactly. She doesn't sleep. No, it's weird not seeing glowing eyes. I have a mod that has them glow. Ooh. Mosquitoes used to not like my blood, then it became 95% Mountain Dew Baja Blast, so they'd be biting sometimes. See, I can fix your mosquito problem. Just don't go outside. Bam! No mosquito. I have seen majority of Tab's hair salon a multitude of times. I did get Vessnelle's Hairpack, which I have yet to see, so I want to click through these first. I'm not sure about the ideal hair length for her. I don't think I want super short, but I don't want super long. I love a long hair moment. That's really pretty. But I don't know if she is suited for a long hair moment or space buns. Can you be an evildoer with space buns? I feel like you have to be like a cutie pie. A good-hearted cutie pie to have space buns. What is outside, bro? I wish I knew. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, that's so fucking cute. I like the swoop of the bang too, because it feels as if she's making an effort to like conceal this in a way. Do I live on the 11th floor in the city and I still get mosquitoes inside? Oh my lord. Why are they going all the way up there? Sid acts like I don't be going out into the world to go to work. Let me see. Let me poke around more. These bangs. This is a really cute hairstyle. But I don't think we can go for... I need her to be a little unnerving. I like this. I don't mind this. You can be evil if you have space buns. I am evil and has space buns. Momo. Okay, I stand corrected. I stand corrected. You can be evil and have space buns. Momo is evil IRL. True story. Oh my lord. I even get grasshoppers inside. It's so stupid. I got like 2 a day last summer and I threw them all off of my balcony. How is a grasshopper getting up there? I mean, unless they're just going like through like the building itself. I mean, which they have to be. This is cute. This is cute. I like this. This is throwing away snacks. The Great Alberto. The Great Alberto? Do you enjoy a good grasshopper? That's cute too. It's like a tight bun with braids. I like the flow of this. I do enjoy that. But it does reveal more of this side too. This isn't bad either. That's really, really cute. I like F17 or M13 so far. Okay, okay. Ooh, more Baldur's Gate 3. Yes, Coral. Yes, we're starting yet another run. We're starting another run. Yeah, F17, that's cute. That is really, really cute. I was wondering, I can check Tab's hair salon as well and see if there's anything that fits the vibe. Some of these, I'm so glad I have the icon previews now. God, that's such a lifesaver. I used to just have to write down all the numbers in my notes app when I would make characters, and then click through and take pictures of everything. Did you get a mod for more horn options? I think I did. I think I did, but I can't tell because I've never made a tiefling before, so I don't know what is base tiefling horns or what's new. Oh, the milky eyes did kick in! Yeah! Oh, perfect! You're right, Sunrun. Okay, good. That's the look I'm going for. That is the look I'm going for. I wonder if it just needs to, like, adjust and set or something. So many good options, right, dude? I have 2 hair mods. That's why I was like, it's probably going to be character creation today because there's so many options to go through. Of course, there's short hair. I always liked this one. I always thought this one was neat. I don't know if that's gonna be the look, but it is cute. What else we got going on? I honestly might end up using one of Vessnelle's hair. I feel like this might capture the vibe a bit more. I really, really liked... I do really like this one. Astarion hair? Oh, I wonder if this is the mod the hair mod they use for female Astarion. I do enjoy this quite a bit. So F19, I really, really like. F24 isn't bad either. I kind of like how choppy and layered it is. Oh yeah, you can literally see, that's literally his hair with just extensions. Oh my god. With horns, I feel like hairstyles that clip through the horns break immersion a fair bit, but that's maybe just me. No, I can feel that. I can feel that. I should probably take a peek at horns before I settle on hair too. 2 hair mods for 1 character? I mean, as soon as I finish Dove, I'm probably gonna start another offline save. So I'll just work off of these mods. I fall in love with her again with every new hair type. What the fuck? Dude, for real. For real. She's gonna be a cutie. I'm excited. She's gonna hurt a lot of people, but she's gonna hurt a lot of people, but she's gonna be hot, so it's fine. Also, heads up, if you guys get hit with ads, we do have an ad break starting soon, but don't worry, because we'll still be in character creation, and I'll probably not change much. So I imagine, yeah, these are base horns. I'll click through all of these, because I've only seen these once. I do really love these gold accents on the horns, and I feel like that will help tie into the look I'm trying to achieve as well. So that could be an option. I just want to be a tiefling IRL. Why can't I have horns come out my head? Life is unfair. Oh yeah, this one, it's not even horns, it's just a little flower. It's just a little flower. There's definitely extra horn options. Okay, cool. That worked then, it worked. The gold accents is usually the one I go for. See, they're cute. They're cute. I do enjoy those. The first set of 16 horns is all there is in base game. Okay. Okay, cool. Don't we all, dude? It's not fair. It's so not fair. Those are neat. Those are neat. Those are really stacked, too. The broken. I do enjoy the broken horn. Which, I mean, I could roll with that. I could roll with that. I don't know how long Karlach is going to stick around. Is this the Durge Emo Queen? Durge Emo Queen, yes. Holy Emo Queen. Holy Emo Queen. I do have straight up gold pillar horns. But I feel like that might be it. Oh my god, look, there's like a rainbow, like, reflection to it. Oh, that's so fucking sick. That feels like a lot, though. That feels like a lot. Iridescence. Iridescence. That's what I'm looking for. There's also... You can also have, there's no way that I'm blanking. Mizora. Mizora's horns. It's like, I cannot forget her name right now. What am I doing? There's also mods to add horns and tails to other races and wing options as well. Functional or purely cosmetic. Interesting to think about. Yes, I have Half-Tiefs. I have Half-Tiefs installed. Oh, that one little gold band wrapping, that's so neat. But with Half-Tiefs installed, anyone can have horns and a tail with this mod. I, of course, am just going tiefling, but, I thought that would be neat. Emo, she's what I imagine a big tech company lawyer looks like. Yeah, exactly. Damn, I like this. Let me look at the other gold accent one. Gold crafted. See, I do enjoy that. I like the swirl, kind of the wrap of the gold around the horn. I do enjoy that quite a bit. Wait, y'all don't have horns IRL. Merchant, teach me. Teach me how to grow horns. Some would call me horny, but I don't have physical horns. Haha. Haha. The horns are hidden so people don't ask questions. Yeah. Those are mole's horns? Oh, I might have to steal mole's horns. I feel like those are really cute. Or we could do big iridescent gold horns, but I feel like I like that subtle look a bit more, which means I'm probably gonna change the hair. Okay. I do like this hair, but I feel like I want the horns to be more highlighted on her head rather than... I still want like a choppy... I want either like a choppy, edgy look to her hair or a very formal, braided, tied back look. Or the big black horns, true. The big horns let you spit roast a corpse, though. Yeah, let me just impale someone and lean over the fire. I don't know about like full like big bun updo. I'm not feeling the braids. This is one of the hardest decisions. That's also why I changed Dahlia's hair 3 times in my first playthrough. I took it as more different eras, but I don't mind this either. That's cute, because I feel like that rests nicely on her braids here. Those big horns aren't practical when you're waving 2 swords around. Yeah, true. True. You're just gonna get in the way. See, I really love the gold banding around the buns here too, but I'm not sure if I want that sort of look, you know? But I do really like that accessory. God, this is so good. I love this. I'm even more excited to actually play it, to see what everything looks like versus how it runs on the laptop. I do really like just this. I mean, this feels like my hair, if I'm being very real. But I think that looks cute on her. Hair's always the hardest part. No, genuinely, dude. It's so hard to decide. But that's why we're here. Also, chat, okay. I want to get opinions now versus later. Oh, that's kind of... Oh, it clips, but that's really cute. Do we want Dahlia as Dream Guardian? Or, considering we're kind of going with this, like, 2 of Swords duality vibe of, like, resisting the dark urge and then eventually embracing it, do we want to, like, make Durge what she would have been like if she didn't embrace the urges? You know, so do we want Dahlia's Dream Guardian, or do we want, like, a more, like, this is what you could have been, you know, Durge? Or, like, Dream Guardian. Like, this is what you could have been if you didn't give in. You know, kind of like a thing. Like a mirror, yeah. What are the new PC specs? I posted them. If you're in the Discord, Nate, they're in the About Me section on Discord. Dahlia Squid is sad. Yes, yes. A mirror, I like that. Okay. The Dream Guardian is just her with a banging mustache. Just a big fucking mustache. Don't copy me, that's literally what I'm doing in mine. JK, you can copy that. Maybe, okay. What do we, okay. That's the hard part, because I want Dahlia to be around, because I miss her and I love her. And I just want to see her again, but I can accept it if I should leave her in the past too, you know. I like the mirror idea. I feel like that could be fun. I like the queer energy hair. Yeah, I feel like that could look cute. If I can find something that doesn't feel like it's disrupting the horns, I feel like I'm gonna run with these horns. I do have a cute little pixie for Dove, so I want like a good in-between of Dahlia's hair and Dove's hair. Definitely something like medium length updo, or just kind of like, I like that like choppy, edgy look here. I agree with Nick. Nope to Dahlia, especially if this run is resisting evil, unlike Dahlia. No, we're not resisting. We're embracing. I'm gonna make every nasty decision I can, and then I'm gonna cry about it later. Go bald bros, sickly maxing. I wouldn't mind that look. Let me go. I do want to see what that would look like. I don't mind that look at all. I feel like I did like the idea of it, and I did think about it, because I do have a few references of what I was, you know, trying to build this character off of. I did have a reference that I really fell in love with, where they were just bald. But I feel like with everything she has kind of going on, I don't know, I feel like hair might be a better look. think the space buns go with the horns. They're cute. They are cute. Bald Arthur lives on through unknown. I know, I'm thinking Dawn. I'm thinking Dawn because I feel like Dawn in the way of these gold accents that are going to kind of litter her body from the tattoos to the horns to her clothing. And kind of just like, I think of Dawn as like, you know, like the rising sun and this golden light that bathes the land. But I'm also thinking of like, you know, like dawn of a new day, dawn of a new era. And like, this is the era that she's introducing in a way of like, you know, it's not as warm and welcoming as I feel like Dawn would it's not as warm and welcoming as Dawn would typically be interpreted as, but it's more of like, we're ushering in, Dawn of like the undead. Yeah, kind of like that vibe. You know, we're ushering in a new era, and this is the light that she's shining down in a way. I don't know. The horns look weird when bald. That's a shame. Yeah, yeah. What about a receding hairline? Could have no hair at the front to highlight the horns, but still party in the back. Dude, I saw someone who did a run where they gave Shart a receding hairline, and she just had, it was all bald dome on top and then hair all around. Left your stream for a second and couldn't find you again. Oh, well, welcome back, Sage. I'm glad you found your way. You didn't get too lost. Okay, I need to lock in. I really like that look, but I feel like I need a little bit shorter. Just a little bit shorter. And I'm probably not even going to look at the base hair because I've also seen that quite a few times. Let's see, let's see. See, that's cute, but it feels too fluffy for evil. Unless I'm just dumb. I like this a lot. I just wish there wasn't that little pony in the back. What do we want to roll with? I really like this one too, but I feel like it's kind of clipping the horns too much. But I like the shape, and I like the messiness of it. F24, let me take a peek. Yeah, I do like that cascade. I need to figure out the color of her hair as well. I was considering kind of like this golden blonde look to, you know, further emphasize this golden color scheme that's going to be happening. Ooh, my lord. That's a little too much. I don't want platinum. I don't want platinum, but... Okay, these are different variations with eyebrows and shadows. And I know she has horns and a tail, but I want to make sure I don't give her too much of a drow look either. I mean, I think it would look cute, but then I know my two characters back to back are very drow-esque. Pick the receding hairline at the very top just so we can see it. I'm down, I'm down. Let me get... Let me just land on that real quick, and then we'll go see the receding hairline. Evil can be fluffy. Just look at Furbies. Oh, you think Furbies are full of evil? Gotta do something. I'll probably still be on hair when I'm back. Lurk. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think I saw someone do a playthrough where Shart had this hair. I feel like the more unkempt looking styles match Durge a bit better. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm feeling too. I think the F16 looks kind of straight hair fits her face. True. Or try light orange. Yeah, we could do that. Let me see F16. Let's take a peek. Let's take a peek. And then in case you guys... Oh, well, I did click on it. Yeah, I do like that straight thing on her. I do really, really like that. Let me look at my board. What hair did y'all have? A lot of you guys have, like... I want to find something that maybe... I'm trying to remember the item that I got with Dahlia, where it's basically a cloak and there's antlers, and there's like a little special ability when you heal people with it, and you get it from saving the grove, I'm pretty sure. And I really always loved how that looked on Dahlia, but I loved her pink hair so much, and none of the hair shows through. But Pyrrha's crown? Wapira's crown, is that what it was? I love the look of Wapira's crown. I'm pretty sure that's what the item is called. So I wonder if I can find something similar for her to wear that still allows some of the hair to peek through in a way. But I just love, like, that hooded, like, mysterious vibe. Let's see. That sounds right? Okay. Okay, okay. That might be it. I love this game too fucking much, dude. Okay, let's see. I don't know. I feel like this still looks a little too blonde. Everyone I was looking at for reference-wise does have like a very light blonde or whitish hair. So I might end up rolling with that anyways. Where's that one messy, short, kind of, or medium-length messy look? God, that's so cool. Let me go to... Yeah, I feel like that automatically makes her look better with the white there. I do like the white eyelashes as well. I think that helps her eyes pop a bit more as well. Brings out that soulless killing machine vibe. Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. Okay, so this is Astral DB Snow White. Astral Drow White. This one's slightly more yellow. Has a bit more of a yellow tone to it. This is more like pure Snow White. This is more lilac tone. I don't mind the lilac tone either. I do think I like the slightly yellower version though. With that pop around the eyes too with her lashes. Oh, I'm so fucking excited. Keep going back to that one. F19, just go with that. I know. I feel like... Do we think that looks good with the horns up here? I don't think it's too in the way. Like, right here, I'm like, I'm kind of a little picky about that little area, but I don't think it's too bad. Let's see. Currently doing dishes and I heard Snow White and looked up in fear as to what you were doing to the character. Oh no. Yeah, I like that choppier look. Let me find that one other one that I was thinking about. I like the more mass to it. I think I like that more. Yeah, it blends well. Okay. Okay, cool. I think we'll roll with that. Highlights, can we do highlights? I know some modded hair does not allow highlights. Let me do, like, bright purple. Okay. Ooh, we can have highlights. It looks like a Stargun's hair. Yeah, I think it is. I think it's a Stargun's hair with just extensions, honestly. White hair, gonna take ages to clean blood out of that. Yeah, yeah. But you know. Golden Sands, let me just... I don't think I want any, like, crazy pops of color. I do like that, but let's tone it down a bit. Bring it down to, like, a 30. I feel like that can add more depth and more of that, like... It has, like, a golden hue to it, but it's not, like, a brassy yellow or a bright yellowish blonde. I don't mind that. Yeah, it's a good hairstyle. I really like this. I'd have this hairstyle in real life if I could. Red hairs so the blood matches. I did do that for my Dream Guardian last run, where I gave her kind of these red accents. As if it was, you know, blood throughout. I do kind of like... Let me just tone it back. I'll do a 35. Oh, I'm so fucking hype. I'm so hype. Nah, just a bar of soap will do it. Yeah, just a little bar of soap. Okay. Okay, I'm fucking with that. I'm fine with that. Graying. Ooh, that adds even more depth, honestly. Let me pop that at a 30 as well. I wonder if we did... I feel like that helps add to... Ooh, this one in particular. The margarine. feel like that helps tie in like this tattoo shade as well. With that golden glow. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Graying isn't to make hair grayer, it's to make it more of whatever color you select from the slider. True. True, it's just enhancing. We're just enhancing it. I do like the depth that selecting a darker color adds. I also really like this. I don't know. It's not too yellow, not too golden, but not too blonde either. Why is Down by the River not playing? That's the one thing. I turned off the tunes for that. I don't think I've heard it once, unless I've just been a little dumb. But it is oddly quiet in this character creation. A tattoo is so subtle, it's basically not there. Yeah. I could always ramp it up a little bit. It's played once at least. Okay, true. I noticed too. Yeah, I could throw on tunes. There's little, I don't even know how to describe what I'm hearing right now. There's ambiance. There's character creator ambiance, but no funky tunes. What's the difference between... I think I'll keep that at a 30. I'll just use it as a slight enhancement with that. Dang, I've been gone for almost 2 hours and you're still in character creation? I am a freak. I am a freak. I still need to make my guardian. Okay, let me see if I bump this intensity. Is there any way that I can get this to look more golden? Let me bring you to a 45. See, that's orange. I don't want, like, bright yellow. This might be the closest. God, she's gonna be so fucking cool. Spent like 6 hours in character creation the last time. Hey, it was my first time! It was my first time around! Reasonably so. I feel like this matches that gold fairly well. Second to the left gold on the bottom row. Second to the left. Oh wait. True, I wonder if I up... See, that is gold. That is gold. Let me bump this down. I feel like it still has that, like, orangey. Also, she has way more mods now, so it should take 12 hours. No, not 12. Not 12. Not 12. Definitely an exceptionally long time, but not 12. Here, I'm gonna turn down this in my headset. Sour! 14 months? Dude, holy crap. Thank you so much for resubbing, fellow Sour. Thank you, dude. Oh my goodness, 14 months is so crazy to see. Higher intensity, they're still lighter than the gold on the horn, if you're trying to match it, at least how it looks on stream. Okay. Higher intensity, that's still lighter on the gold on the horn. Let's see. I could bump it to 50? 50? That feels... I wish I could get that metallic look to it like you can with makeup. Because I know with the makeup you can add in like that metallic vibe. Ugh. 60, not 45. 60, not 45. Let's see. Let's go 60. I can dig that. It definitely stands out more, but I think I like that. Yeah, I think you're right, Sunrun. I do like that more. Okay. Okay, we're gonna roll with that. I might probably change the piercing at some point. Making it red might make it better for foreshadowing. Yeah, I definitely I want her to like embrace that dark side, but I want her to not look it, you know? Other than like, I feel like from far away, you'll kind of be like, oh, like, you know, like, oh, a cleric and, you know, all dressed in white and gold and very like holy and radiant. But like, as you get closer to her, you start to Be like, oh, something's going on. Something's a little bit different about this one. Lipstick. I don't think I want to do like a gold lip. Oh no, it stretches over. Oh no. Very subtle lipstick if we do lipstick. We can't have it. Ew, I know, that's so crazy. I've got a little list I'm getting together for you in the new build. Oh yeah, Chrono. Oh yeah. It's like this is like a Miranda Sings moment, you know? Oh lordy. Tint intensity. Ew. That's too much. Imagine her applying lipstick all the way over. I know, right, dude? That's so crazy. We'll do like a... I will do like a little metallic. Let's keep everything at a 15 while we experiment, just so we have a little bit of everything. Huh. Looks like she was eating out Shrek's whole monkey. That's an insane thing to say. That's so insane. Ew, oh my lord. Turn the metallic way down, yeah. Not done lurking yet, but I'm really the only one bothered with the two soundtracks playing over each other. Well, there was no music, Nick. It was just like ambient, like kind of silence. The Down by the River wasn't even looping. Gotta get some semblance of life in those lips. Yeah, exactly. Let's see. I feel like I want to go more of like a... Yeah, like a warm purple to bring like a little bit of life. Or I could do kind of like a cold dead blue. She's got that kind of bluish, extra blue tone that comes out around her eyes. Her scar itself is purple. I wonder if I can adjust the intensity of the scar. What about... I don't want straight blue like that. I feel like this blue, bright blue down here, is kind of giving me the look I'm thinking of. Let's see. Oh, that's fine. I guess I'm actually the only one. I'll go back to the kitchen now. Sid, could you please screenshot your difficulty settings into Discord when you get the chance? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Yeah, I think we did our best to make everything as tactician-based as possible in the customization menu, and then just the honor mode rule sets. No way to adjust scar intensity, unfortunately. It can only bring skin tone up to the scar's tone. Okay, true. True. I can't remember if I downloaded a mod or if I just looked at a mod that offered that. I think I might have just looked at it, unfortunately. But I don't mind. I don't mind that little extra purple streak, because I feel like that'll help with complementing like all these gold accents, especially on her face. Yeah, and I want to keep it more of that like bluish purple tone. I'm digging this. Hella metallic is not the way I want to go. I do want to do a slight metallic. I'm comfortable at that 15. Glossy. I don't think her lips are going to be popping. I don't think she needs to have lips that are popping with lip gloss. It doesn't affect... I mean, the more glossy, I feel like the more feral. In a way. Especially with the stretch. I feel like it's more resemblance of like her salivating rather than like a lip gloss. I don't know. Maybe we'll keep that at like a 75. I kind of like... oh, is that too shiny? I kind of like the idea of like it's just her saliva. Just glossy appearance, not a color change like metallic does. Yeah, very true. Very, very true. Yeah, ew, I can't do that. Just a slight. The 15 was nice, 10. Let me do a... oh, no, you jump by 10. No. That's big jump. Maybe like a 13. Maybe a 13. So the rules tone down some of the silly stuff without the run ends on death. Yeah, because... oh, I think this is Spotify. Yeah, because I I was originally just planning Tactician, but then chat was like, you could do the Honor mode rule sets, and it could prepare you for Honor. And I was like, you are right. You are right. That is an option. So we did end up going with that. If I regret that later, I regret that later. I'll just deal with that later on. Plus of like 23 looks good. Let me see. Yeah, let me see. Let me get it at an angle. 23 versus... Let me bring it to... Let me bring it to a 33. Okay. Okay. I might adjust her piercing. I might adjust her piercing for sure. Let me look at her tail. Oh my god, I have a tail! My first run with a tail! I'm so excited about the tail. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait, you can go that fast at clips? How did I even spin that fast? That was just my mouse going crazy. Look, very normal. What the fuck? Lurk, thank you for the lurk, correct father. You'll be fine. You crushed your last run once you suss stuff out. Yeah, legendary actions will be fun. Makes it feel a bit more difficult to your previous runs. Yeah. I'll have to do more research too and better prepare. Yes, I was getting way too good for normal mode. Especially on dub save. I feel like now dub save, if I have a lot of trouble on Tactician, dub save is gonna just be my, like, I sneak away to this one to feel better about combat. Zoom in. Zoom in. I found a mod that lets you add piercings where you won't usually see them. Oh my goodness. I have seen nipple piercing mods, but that's the only ones I have seen. Just imagine, I forgot the name of the piercing, but those piercings that, isn't it a Jacob's ladder? It could just like go down your dick. Mod that shit in. Don't do more research, just make sure to save before each big encounter. Oh, you don't have to worry about that, the Great Alberto. Learn from the encounters. I'm down for that as well. I'm also down for that. Ooh, this heavy under eye. I feel like I want more of a smoky look if I do go with an eye makeup. But I feel like she already has a lot going on that I want everything to complement each other and blend, you know. Eye makeup color, just out of curiosity, because metallic I feel like looks better around the eyes. Nothing this crazy, I'm just poking around. This is all three. Oh no, Jacob's ladder, yes, okay. Why are you talking about the Prince Albert? The Prince Albert? Is that another name for it? Jacob's ladder sounds awful for one's partner, to be honest. Yeah, that kind of feels scary. That kind of feels scary, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. I feel like, I don't know. I would just have to be like, sorry. I'm bad at lurking, I keep coming back instead of watching my burger cook. You could always, I mean, what I do, I'll sit at my computer all damn day on a stream, and then anytime I get up, I just switch to mobile. Is it gonna be prepared for how fast you can save the game now? Oh my god, you're so right. Oh my god, I can save like I never have before. Guys, it's only enabling me. I do love this, like, golden-esque look to it, but I feel like it's too much going on. I feel like that's gonna just make me angry when I look at it. I could always make it very slight and subtle, but then that kind of takes away from that and that blue tone that really comes through with her skin. Burgers cook without being watched. Prince Albert is a different piercing. Prince Albert is just the head of the dick being pierced. Oh my lord. Oh, I don't have a frame or breath for that. Did you take the hide failed perception rolls? I don't think I did. I don't think I did. The Prince Albert is where it enters the urethra and exits the underside of the glands, according to Google. Ugh. Ugh, how can anyone willingly pierce your urethra? That sounds so scary. You can also save scum like you've never done before. Save scumming is more tempting if it only takes 2 seconds. True. True, true, true. I mean, to be fair, I did save a lot. I feel like there's only a few occasions that I really walked things back. If you have a mole, that's fine. I didn't expect your little mole. Tuttle is nice, looks like she's been buried for a while. Yeah. All I'm saying is, if I had a dick, it would be pierced. Would I pierce my dick if I had a dick? Would I pierce my dick if I had a dick? I feel like I'd be too scared. Came back to if I had a dick, it would be pierced. You're not a big save scummer, it's true. Yeah, very, very, I don't want to say rare, but not often. Not often. Goes right through the frenulum, which can reduce sensation, but if done properly and missing that, it can increase sensation. See, I think that's mostly why people tend to get those piercings, but also, like, I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna refrain from saying that. It's so scary. It's so spooky. So spooky. You have to be so brave to do that. Prince Albert sounds painful. Real talk, I think the biggest change is just going to be how you watch cutscenes normally and smoothly now. Yes, and people will be fully rendered in when starting the cutscene. That's one thing too. Watching them render as I'm talking to them. Oh my god. I'm starting to think you're just making Astarion in tiefling form. No! I do. Loki got his hair going on. But the rest doesn't really give Astarion. Good to come back to you, yeah. Bro, no needles near my dick, yeah. Who was pierced their pee-pee? I'm not covered. Hi, covered. I would not personally, not for me. Yeah. No, I feel you. I feel you, dude. I don't think I could do it. Okay. I feel happy with most things. Oh, voices are important.
Let's hope the locals are friendly.
Hells. Something just woke up down here.
Be wary. This place is trapped.
It's a little quiet on my end, but I think I can hear well enough. Well, if I gotta head out and take my neighbor to the hospital? Deeper Trev! Oh my god, have a safe trip. Have a safe trip. I hope they're okay. Thank you for being here while you could, dude. I'd have to pass on dick piercings. That's crazy in my opinion. Another year to do this run? I don't think it'll take me a year. It is starting like Dahlia's run where we're only gonna have 1 day a week, but when we finish Cult of the Lamb or Hollow Knight, whichever one comes first, then Baldur's Gate will take up one of those days. And thank you for the hydrate. Who up piercing they pee-pee? But Sid, if you have such a huge cock, it needs a Jacob's ladder. That's so terrifying, though. Who up jorking their hog? Smooth voice. I guess I'm just the outlier. Dude, you know, maybe if I ever get blessed and I get to have a dick for a day, because I feel like everyone just wants to know. Of course, if you have one, you probably, you have one already. Greedy. But to just have one for a day and to know what that's like, I would say fuck it and maybe just get one just to see. Just to test the waters, and then it would go away the next day. All the odd number voices are masculine, even numbered are feminine. Okay, cool. Cool. Where's the mod to add your own voice in the game? Let me record these voice lines real fast. I think you still have a long time to finish Hollow Knight. Yeah. When Brendan came over and was fixing the PC up for me, I was like, so how far do you think I am? I don't think I'm not even halfway in Hollow Knight. The way you say pee-pee kills me? Pee-pee. My faves are 2, 4, and 8, though 2 has some odd pronunciations, and 6 doesn't match most of the faces I use. Okay, true. Yeah, thankfully, with Dove, I'm gonna pause the tunes real quick, because the game audio is a little softer on my end, and I want to make sure I get the right voice for her. With Dove, I completely forgot to check the voice before I submitted her as a character, and it worked out. It worked out, it's fine, but I was very scared at first, because I was like, oh no. Oh god. Get it tatted. Yeah, I feel like I'd be more comfortable getting my dick tatted than piercing, multiple piercings. My theoretical dick. My theoretical dick.
It's opened. I wonder what's back there.
I think that's what Dahlia had.
There's magic keeping this chest sealed. I can feel its aura.
What was that?
I think that's Dove.
Hells. Something just woke up down here.
It's opened.
I
wonder
think
what's
an
back there.
8. 2 is my go-to. I do really like 2. She got that southern accent, so it makes sense, yeah. The dick will tell you fuck it too. I'm curious enough to wonder what it'd be like to be the other, just to see. Yeah, no, exactly. I don't know. I just want to know, like, for a day, or like a week. You say pee-pee like country in a sense. It made me laugh. That's why I thought she was from Texas, not gonna lie. Oh my god. Aura. I have aura. Gamble all. Oh, hell yeah, cupboard. You can also spam the hear voice button to hear how they say all the different, or how they say all the same lines. True. True. Yes, the 8th one is kind of a feral growl potential.
More. Be wary.
Wait.
It's opened. More of those wretched things. There's magic keeping this chest sealed. Where to next?
I think she's a voice 8. I kind of dig the voice 8. Okay. 8 seems right to me. Yeah, I feel like it fits her. Sid is my favorite Canadian from Texas. Yeah. I'm y'all's favorite Canadian from Texas. God, why the Canadian? That's right, she has a bush. I forgot she has a bush. I'm very excited about the bush. Piercings. I'm gonna cycle through piercings one more time. I'm kind of digging this. But I also would be fine with no facial piercings. I would want to see how it is for a day, but so long as I don't turn into the other gender for a day on my period, because that would suck. Yeah, no, that's never a good time. A bush, yes, cupboard, a bush. Before you push proceed, try hitting the randomize appearance button. No. Whoa, Jade, hello. Welcome in. No, wait. No. Wait, I hope you guys didn't hear anything. Welcome in, guys. Jade, how was your stream, dude? Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you. Thank you, Crack, for the shout out. How was Minecraft? Yep, that's what they heard. Did you guys hear the bush talk? What am I happy with? I like the skin tone. I like the hair color. I like that the lashes pop. I like her eyes. I like the horns. I like the tattoo. Let me play around with the intensity. We're currently at a 60. I can't get it to 45. It's okay. I'm gonna lower it to 50 from 60. Okay. My recent guardian, I had my friend make it. That's what I did. I let Hayden make my dream guardian on Dove save. Dramora, DDD. The D's Nuts Sisters. Lucifina's pretty. Let me see. I like the idea of Haze, Nor, Dawn, Castle, I don't know. I feel like Castle I'd save for like a dude. Dawn is a fitting name. I kind of like it. Is this 3+ hour character design all going on YouTube? Hell yeah, it is. Hell yeah. I returned with food. Are you done? I think so. I think so. Lola's pretty. Remora. Ooh. Remora's pretty. Remora. Let me see. Does that have any specific meaning to it? Remora name meaning. Delay or hindrance. This refers to the belief that, oh, these fish. Oh, there's a type of fish named Remora. Known for attaching themselves to sharks and other marine creatures. Were thought to slow or even stop ships in the past. Ah. Let's see. I also... This is where I get all my names in my special little name list. Totally real fish facts. Yeah. 2 hours later, still in character creation, just as I predicted. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. I didn't even think of that, actually. I feel like Dawn. I feel like I'm stuck on Dawn, which I can always adjust this too. But we'll have Dahlia, Dev, and Dawn. I think. I just put syllables together. Honestly, it's really cute. I do like that name. Do you know how dolphins get high? How do dolphins get high? Oh, wait. We're not done yet. We're not done because I need to do cantrips and I need to do... Oh yeah, I completely just skipped over all the important shit. Forgive me. Hold on, we can't carry on yet. Neko. Neko like kitty? Just with the C? Or Niso? So resistance, guidance. Guidance I feel like is a must. Sacred Flame. I have beef with Sacred Flame. Blade Ward. I don't mind Blade Ward. Oh, this one. I need to have that one. That's one of the main reasons why I wanted to do Death Note main Cleric, is because you can just fucking explode bodies. Neko is Latin for kill or slay. Ah. Thinking about stats. Consider what other classes you'll be adding and their primary stats are. Yeah, so... Wisdom for Cleric, and then for Fighter, because I'm thinking Cleric Fighter multi-class. Which I do have time to adjust that, but for Fighter, it'd probably be Strength, right? I might be wrong, though. I could be very wrong. Dolphins will get a pufferfish and handle it well and make the pufferfish release its toxic chemicals and the dolphins get high off of it? So dolphins just bully pufferfish to get a buzz? What about Layla? Searched up names that mean darkness. See, but I'm trying to go for more of, this false light, you know, this false god, this false, you know, like very holy and radiant in appearance, but underneath it's the pure opposite. Sacred Flame's good on clerics because it's wisdom. True. Okay, I'm gonna roll with thaumaturgy, guidance, and bursting sinew. Sinew. Still at the crash, but after this I'll be in Act 2. Okay, true. Your character's so pretty, Crack. It makes me want to play Gith so bad because Crack's character is so pretty. I do want to have Toll the Dead. I am very interested in Toll the Dead. So rather than Bone Chill is nice. But I'm so interested in Toll the Dead. I love building characters and theory crafting. That's why I'm always yapping about it. Dude, it's cool as fuck. It's so cool. Abilities? Okay. Hold on. Prepared spells is less intimidating. So let me go to prepared spells. Inflict wounds, we are going to be... I do want to do as much necromancy as possible. So we will be doing that. Let's see. Shield of Faith. Protection from evil and good. Sanctuary. Oh, Sanctuary is so fucking nice. Sanctuary is too fucking nice. Especially with this run, I feel like Sanctuary I'm going to be abusing. Bane, up to 3 creatures receive a minus 1d4 penalty to attack rolls and saving throws. Command. Go ahead and get command. Bless. Cure wounds. Healing word. Guiding bolt. Create or destroy water. I mean, healing... We are going to have Shadowheart fairly early in the game. I know Lae'zel's technically the first companion, but outside the Nautiloid, we are going to have Shard first. Command is a great spell. Yeah, I've never really used Command. Command is the strongest crowd control spell in the game. It might not be bad to have then. I'd be fine with messing around with that. So good to upcast. Ooh. What's Toll the Dead saving throw? Could go all in on that. Toll the Dead saving throw. I don't know. I don't quite know. Wisdom save? Wisdom save? Yeah. Don't forget, as a cleric, you can change your prepared spells anytime outside of combat, so this isn't too important. Very true. That is the one thing I enjoyed about cleric and druid. I can just swap those bitches around if I felt like it. Okay, so we have Inflict Wounds, Sanctuary, Command. Shadowheart. God, this is gonna be... Oh my god, it's gonna be so different, too, because everyone... Like, Shadowheart's gonna embrace Shar. And I'm gonna ascend Astarion. And I'm gonna... You know, like, I'm putting everyone down those paths this run. And I'm gonna corrupt whoever I can corrupt as well. So that's, oh my god, I'm just thinking, I was like, oh, Shadowheart's my healer, but I'm like, oh, she's, you know, she's gonna go down a darker path as well. Monk goes hard right away, so maybe go to Monk till L5 for extra attack plus stunning strikes, then switch to Cleric. I'd sort of wing build making, to be honest, so I have no more detail than that. Okay, true. Okay, so I shall be going to sleep now. Good night, Cupboard. Good night, sweet dreams, dude. Get a lot of good rest. For the early game, you should use Command for sure. Yes, because the Cambion guy is the big burning sword, and you can make him drop it with Command. Yeah, I have yet to do that. I tried to remember to do it on Dove save, and I completely spaced it when I got through that area. Create/destroy water can synergize well with the right abilities. Very true. Very, very true. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you, Cupboard. Death Cleric is strong out the gate because of the twin cantrip for free. Yeah. I'm ready to be corrupted. I'm gonna corrupt you, Ratchet. I'm gonna corrupt you. I'm gonna stay away from healing, because I don't think she in particular would do healing. I can pick it up later. Of course, these can be swapped. So, since they can be swapped out, we can kind of just click on anything right now. Monk is like all melee classes until Tavern Brawler, so you won't feel it being OP until then. Okay, true. Create water can also clean the party up from blood. I'm sure you don't mind the blood for this, right? Yeah, very true. Very, very true. Well then, I think right off the bat, let's roll with... Just for now, because I know we're gonna have to do a bit more fighting, especially on the Nautiloid, let's roll with Guiding Bolt. Abilities. Based off the recommended, Strength and Wisdom. I do want to have, if I can get Wisdom at an even number, that would be nice. I can keep it at a 17 right now and just deal with it. Soap sponges and sponge trays also clean blood and don't leave water everywhere. Very true. Very true. I know, I just be throwing water sometimes. Okay. If I were to go fighter, what is Paladin's main stat? Would Paladin, because I think Barbarian and Fighter would rely more on strength. Charisma? Strength and Wisdom? Charisma and Strength? Or is it Charisma? That's interesting that it's Charisma. Wait, that would make sense because Minthara's Charisma is very high. Paladin needs all the stats except Intelligence, to be honest. Okay. Okay. I forgot, I don't do Pallies. Strength and Wisdom. Okay. So honestly, maybe I should just multi-class her with Paladin. We could have some extra Paladin energy going on with Minthara, or I could reclass Minthara. So your strength needs to be up there, ma'am. Paladin spells scale with Charisma. Okay. So Wisdom, Charisma, and Strength, I think, is probably what I might focus on a bit more. Smite goes boom! Boom! Do you want to Necromancer? I do want to Necromancer. I do. Because we are going to be... I do want her to work closely with the undead, especially with the undead tie to Orcus. Tallies with strength with charisma secondary unless you warlocked it. Okay. I mean, worst case scenario, I can reclass with withers with everything. And respec and do all of that. But get 14 con, 16 dex. Okay. Let me just take those off. 14 con, 16 dex. Wisdom's only a 15 then, though. Just go Cleric all the way until you need another class. Okay. You moving away from Cleric? No. Cleric's gonna be my main thing. I don't know. Well, Paladins have this oath thing. They are do-gooders. If you break your oath, then you get really good necro option. Ooh, interesting. But strength at 8 and charisma 2? No matter what you do with the stats, just remember that you want flaws. Flaws make for great storytelling. Yeah. Yeah. Because wisdom's her main thing. I feel like... You can drop strength if you use a finesse weapon mainly. You don't use strength and charisma. Yeah, I mean at the current moment, I guess it's hard because I don't know what I'm in the middle about what I would multi-class with. Hi, hello. Hello, welcome in. Dang, still going hard on customization? Yeah. Yeah. Maces aren't really finesse. Yeah. Yes, wisdom 17, 16 dex, 14 con. Wisdom 17, 16 dex, 14 con. No, I probably shouldn't clear it, though. I probably shouldn't clear it. So if I did wisdom 17, 16 dex, 14 con, I can't even really do that right now. Clear it? Okay, clear. Okay. Let me bump you. I can only get a 15 max anyways. Okay, let me put you at a 14. Start at base and build up. Okay. Like, I know I'm going to be a cleric, but I do want to be swinging my shit a little bit. I think you get finesse weapons on the non-alloyed from one of the dead bodies. Okay, true. Put the +2 on wisdom and +1 on dex. Pick your bonuses first, too. Okay, true. Okay. +2 on wisdom, +1 on dex. Use dex for swinging weapons. Always put that at a... Just messing around a bit. Just messing around a little bit. Constitution, that's where you affects your hit point maximum. I don't want her to be too squishy. I mean, she's gonna be squishy, but I don't want her to be too squishy. Please don't put points in strength. I want to be strong, Nick. I want to be strong. Just roleplay spiritual weapon as your dual wield. True. True. Strength is definitely your best dump stat. Okay. We need even numbers. That's what we need, though. We need even numbers. Intelligence. I'm fine if she's not smart. I'm fine if she's not very smart. I mean, to be fair, I think all she cares about is slicing and dicing, not books. Constitution. I can bump that. If you're gonna throw points at strength, only add 2 to bring to 10 for better jumping and carrying weight. True. True. Okay, we have 9 ability points left. The bare minimum is intelligence at 8. Otherwise, everything else is at least a 10 and a 12 right now. Yeah, I dump strength and use finesse weapons or cantrip / spells for damage, or what Sunrun said. Okay. Okay, I'll bump strength to a 10. Intelligence doesn't have to be too crazy, because at least we're not casting with intelligence. Chat, please stop telling her to put points in strength. It's making me cry. But isn't that... Effectiveness with melee weapons? Yeah. I want to swing, and I know I'm a cleric. I know I'm going to be mostly a cleric, but I want to be able to swing and hit a little bit. I want to do a little bit of damage. Constitution... Swinging is done with dex. I know, but my brain is like big strength, big hit, you know? You'll be using sword weapons that use dex. Okay. Okay. I'll keep it at 10 just for like jumping and carrying capacity so she's not like useless. But then yeah, I'll focus on maybe dual wielding finesse weapons if we decide to continue down that route. Strength is just quality of life with weight. Okay. Okay. So then I do have this +1 here. I could even bump my dex up to a 14. Bump charisma up to 2. I could get my intelligence to like a 10. Your stats are actually important massively suffer if you take points in strength. Okay. As long as your dex is higher than strength by any amount, finesse weapons will scale damage off of dex instead of strength. Okay, cool. Cool. Dex needs to be 16. If dex is not 16, you will miss all your attacks. Okay. I can put it to 16. I have 1 point left after this. I can still adjust, obviously. So dex is a 16, wisdom is a 16. I can't put any more onto wisdom. And every game I think strength equals physical damage. Yeah, that's what I feel like that's what my brain is thinking, you know? Like that's just kind of where my brain is going. You will have one odd stat. It makes me mad. It makes me mad. This could work, but con at 14 is better because you will drop in 1 or 2 hits. Yeah, true, because this is fucking Tactician, too. This is Tactician. So I could take 1 away from strength. Oh, I can't bump it up anymore. That's unfortunate. What? No, Wiz 16. You're spamming Toll the Dead. Weapon is just for show. Oh my lord. 13 to 14 takes 2 points. Okay. Oh, that's right. That's right. It's stinky like that. Yeah, I don't want her to be too squishy. And if I'm being realistic, I'm not going to be able to hide behind Mommy Karlach, because Karlach's probably going to leave my ass in the dust. But strength at 8, you can do con 14. True. Which, honestly, I feel like might be better. I feel like that might be better. 13 con is okay. It will be fine. Okay, I don't mind this. I don't mind this. 8 strength, 16 dexterity, 14 con, 8 intelligence, 16 wisdom, 12 charisma. I don't mind this. This looks good? Okay. I'm chill with this. I'm chill with this. Oh yeah, and Nightbot, if you guys want to join the Discord, new or old friend, feel free. Skill proficiencies. Religion? That's a yes. She's a cleric. Of course. Of course. Persuasion? Eh. Yeah, it's good. It's spot on. Stealthy. Ooh. Oh yeah, with all that dex. With all that dex, I'm gonna rob so many bitches. I'm gonna break into so many things. History. I mean, we don't want religion. Insight. Insight's a +5. Persuasion. Oh, I can only pick 2. Insight. Read people in situation. Detect lies. I get a fucking +5 to that shit, though. Maybe just religion and insight, honestly. I think we'll also get medicine and intimidation as well. Dex is honestly the most important stat always. I take at least 16 dex on all my characters because it boosts your initiative, and going first is important. Oh, see, I always fucking forget what stat it is that boosts your initiative. Good to know. Good to know. Because also, doing Toll of the Dead at the start of a round would be killer. Literally. Is she gonna be the face of the party? If so, persuasion would be a nice proficiency. Yeah. 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 Because I have a +3 to insight already, so I could bump that persuasion and get an equal +3 to both insight and persuasion, and then I have that +1 to religion. But I just noticed Death Cleric gets full martial weapons? That's amazing. Wait, do they? Simple weapons, Morningstar's martial weapons. Ooh. Why persuade when you can just eat them? Well, I gotta persuade them to let me take a bite. Not everyone's gonna be willing. I get insight and persuasion. Religion is nice for some things, but insight is always useful. True, because I feel like, honestly, the religion, I feel like, would be more so of a roleplay aspect, you know? And to be fair, I feel like she does more so just embody this false god, this false idol kind of vibe. She may not necessarily be all about it. I think she is very devoted to this fucked up faith regarding Orcus once she starts to let this urge consume her, but I feel like it's going to be more so for like cannibalistic and murderous rites rather than, you know, really flushing out the worship. You know, that will be the worship, but rather than like spreading the word, you know. That means many more options for finesse weapons. Ooh, good. Only consensual cannibalism. Just bones and all. Bones and all. Consensual cannibalism. Okay. Let's roll with that. Let's roll with that. I'm happy with that. We did cantrips. Deity is Orcus. Haunted one background. Only thing. We did the abilities. The spells. Mephistopheles Tiefling. Origin, Dark Urge. Oof, 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 oof. Thank you for the follow, dude. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome in. Okay. I'm still leaning towards Dawn. I'm still leaning towards Dawn. And then we'll remove this blindfold once she really starts to give in. Once she makes her decision. Once she is parted from this crossroads that has plagued her. I think that's our girly. I think that's Dawn. I don't think I'm missing anything. Already I gotta get some sleep because it's no drink month for Mean Mod. Good night, Brendan. Good night. Sweet dreams. Thank you for hanging out. Don't cut out the tech problems content. I get it. Add the creche. The creche. Good night, everyone. Good night, Brendan. Sweet dreams. I think this was her, if I recall correctly. And then blindfold. Yeah. This is looking like Our Lady. The people need to know what chat goes through. I don't like when evil characters are hot. That's the best. That's the best, because they're hot and evil. Voice 8. Body 1. I think we're good to proceed. I can always go back, of course. I got all my stats and all that in order. Then we got here. We got here, and that's where everything went to shit. Do I still want the fucked up face? Do I still want the fucked up face? But the crash and all that as a separate optional video. Optional video with crash. Also, good night. It's only 7:17. Come back, Brendan. Time zones don't exist. Time zones aren't real. I could always give her that. It's a different facial structure, though. A different facial structure. I wonder how I can mimic this facial structure. Make the Guardian perfect? Yeah, I kinda want to make it as if she... I need to figure out a story behind this wound, right, on her face, because ultimately I just kind of decided upon that look today, right? I'm gonna try and find a face that I feel matches the previous one. I have a picture too for reference. The Guardian is an ego tripper like that. Making a blooper vid with all the crashes when? No. This one's pretty close. The nose is slightly different. But this one is closer. Kitty original. I could get all the other details first before I try and find the facial structure. Actually, the nose is always like slightly off. Lilith original. Let me do the other facial features first. How about that? Okay. Okay, okay. We're gonna be so cool and have so much fun. Yellow 4. And that intensity was a 50. We just get to do it all over again. Times 2. Times 2 this time. General. The skin tone. Astral Fair Azure. Azure. How do I say that? It's Azure. It's Azure. Right? It's Azure. Pale Azure? Fair Azure. Fair Azure. Okay, that one. Should I keep? I'll keep the little the eye scar. I think the eye scar is still a decent move, but I just won't do the strong scar. Maturity was a 35. Oh, I can't pick the bush for my guardian. You're telling me my guardian can't have a bush? I'm gonna.
Good luck.
Follow your instincts.
Oh, that's right. Never mind.
Don't
Only
be
one.
afraid.
Only one voice. Body art. That was the one we had. The 50 intensity. Yeah. Okay. There are mods for that, Sid. Well, that's the thing. If I fuck the Guardian in Guardian form, are they gonna have the bush? Guardian ain't got no bush. Your Guardian has very different genitals. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. You know, just thinking. Just thinking and putting things out there and you know, just being creative, you know. Eye makeup intensity, it was a 35. 15 or 35? 15, I can't read, actually. Numbers aren't real. And then metallic and gloss were bumped all the way up, and it was the yellow 1 tone. Okay. They're always in Guardian form. What do you mean? Yeah, of course, of course. Can you bang the Guardian in Guardian form? I kind of thought you could. I thought you could. P4 Bright Blue 02. And that was a 15 intensity. No, that's eye makeup. That's eye makeup. I'm lying. It was a... No, it's basically 15 intensity. 15 metallic tint. Okay, and then glossy was a 33. Let's do some math. The Sid spends an average time frame of 2 to 3 hours on Baldur's Gate 3 character creation menu. Games such Oblivion Remake will take her double that time, and therefore a Clair Obscure character customization option would take her triple, meaning around 10 hours at least. Wait, there's no is there character creation in Clair Obscure? I thought you kind of had predetermined characters in Clair, right? I mean, I will get excited if there's character creation in Clair, but... What if you remove the face tattoo and the eye scar too? Make it the most vanilla version of your avatar? I kind of dig the face tat though. That's the only thing. I really dig that like golden face tat. Yes? You can make a character in Clair? You can still change outfits, etc. in Clair Obscure, but no customized characters themselves. Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I was thinking. I'm just thinking true. I mean, we can play around with it for a bit. We can definitely play around with it. I just want to make sure... Her eyes aren't foggy, but I guess that would make sense too. You know, she doesn't necessarily need to have that fogginess to her eyes. Astral DB Snow White. No customized stats. Oh, okay. Did you get Clair Obscure? I did. I do own Clair Obscure. And you know what we're going to be playing Friday? Clair Obscure. We will be starting Clair Obscure on Friday, and I'm very fucking excited. I'm very, very excited. Gold Blonde 1. Highlight intensity was a 34. And this was Gold Blonde 1. Gold Blonde. There we go. Gray Neutral. Astral Margarine. Graying intensity was a 30. Okay. Looking forward to it. Dude, I'm so excited, Nate. I'm so freaking excited. The main theme song of that game just haunts me everywhere I go, and I kind of love it. Margarine? Okay, cool. The face damage or burn or whatever it is could be a manifestation of the urges Dawn feels. That could be an explanation of why it's not on the Guardian, but the eye scar is. Yeah, true. True. I'm glad with your tech difficulties. Now I understand why I lose frames in cutscenes. It's a learning moment for everybody. That's what it is. Oh, my mouse was a little slow. It's being a little slow to respond, but I think we can get through the character customization, and then I can do the rest of the troubleshooting when we need to. Okay, that should be all good. The eyes are just going to be the eyes. They don't have to be fogged over. It doesn't have to be applicable to the Guardian. Hats are fine, no piercings. Now, face-wise. Face-wise. That is the one thing. I need to find a face or a face structure that I feel is best suiting. So if I go back, let me just take a quick little picture so I can find the closest face that suits this chick. Okay. Put that back on. Proceed. Proceed. And then we need to figure out your face, Miss Lady, to get you closer to Dawn. It's not too far off. It's not insanely far off, but the brows are definitely thinner and rising a bit more. The entire E33 soundtrack is amazing, but obviously be careful with spoilers and song titles. Yeah, I've only heard like the opening theme, and that is it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. I've tried to be very good about not looking at anything else. But I know how insightful and thorough you are when it comes to creating a build and analyzing stats for that reason. I'm so confident it will take at least one day. Better off with packing my sleeping bag and coffee on Friday. I am... Oh, I just hit myself in the face. I am slow, and I'm very much a perfectionist. So I be taking my time. I'm not gonna lie. Hi, Cloud. Hi, Cloud. Welcome back. Welcome, welcome back. Let's see. None of these are... Ooh, actually... Oh, the nose. The nose is a little off. Okay, well, let's start back from the top. I can also look at the base faces, too. You just look grumpier. You just look a little grumpier. See, this isn't exact. It's not exact, but I think Lilith might be one of the closest ones. Betting on watching Friday's stream. Crack. Lilith brows. The only thing with the other face we have, it's a bit more sunken. It's a bit more sunken in with, like, especially the cheekbones. But I feel like that kind of gives that undead vibe. It's just these noses are very, very different, which is okay. She's a very, like, I don't know, I love this nose. That's very cute. That just looks very different. I feel like Lilith is probably one of the closer variations. I honestly think Lilith with the browns, it matches that arch that she has. I think that might be... The Guardian could convince me to go into the breeding tent. It's not going to be a perfect match, realistically. It doesn't matter too much. But I think The only big difference is kind of how strong her brows and her nose are. It's not too horribly off. I mean, there are a lot of other things going on with her, of course. Her horns show through more on the Hecate head, right? They kind of come more towards to equal to where her brow starts. But then with... Where's Lilith? Lilith brows, they retreat a little bit. I think that's what's throwing me off a little bit. I beat the 3rd heretic. I'm catching up to sit in the cult. Well, you already surpassed me, Crack. The brows are different because better health. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Okay, well, I think that is our dirge. Oh, we're spinning fast. I think that's our dirge and our guardian. And they perfectly mimic each other. Okay. Okay. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna proceed, and the game's not gonna crash. No, don't say it, Jay. Don't say it. We're gonna be good. We're gonna be good. Wait, what do you mean? Did you not beat the 3rd person on Saturday? No, I failed the final battle. And I didn't have enough time because of movie night. Okay, cool. Thank you for the follow, dude. Thank you. What is the Soul Calibur character called? Voldo? It's been a hot minute since I played Soul Calibur.
3 hours LATERRRR.
Cade. It's been a hot minute since I played Soul Calibur, and I will be very real, the only character I think about from that game is Ivy. Solid. That's it? Voldo from Soul Calibur? What? God, it's been so long. I'll Google. We're gonna venture forth, though. We're gonna venture forth. She does not give Voldo. Voldo's insane. He's insane looking. I remember this motherfucker because he pissed me off so bad. Oh my god, I love... God, that's such beautiful animation, dude. I always love watching this. I made Hayden watch this to try and convince him to play with me. True. He's the super flexible one, right? Yeah. Did it work? Will I see Hayden Sama on Baldur's Gate 3? It did not work. It worked enough to get him to create the Guardian, but that was it. Exciting! God, I need them to like make a fucking movie that looks like this, dude. How amazing would that be? Really want to date a dragon shape-shifted into a human, see what it's like. You know, really get to know him. Yeah. Tell Hayden to hop on Marvel Rivals when he gets home. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Those two tentacle cords connecting. Me and who? Rod. Oh my lord. I can't wait to see what her portrait looks like. Wait a few years and there'll be AI tools where you can make a movie like this, probably for free. Yeah. Yeah, but like I need Larian to do it, you know? Bit of trivia, the city the Nautiloid is seen attacking at the very beginning as Yartar, a few hundred miles north of Baldur's Gate. Oh, interesting. I don't know, my brain always kind of assumed it was Baldur's Gate, which kind of makes no sense realistically, because they probably would have been freaking out about an attack once you get to the city, you know? I've never even thought to, you know, wonder what city that could be. Lae'zel. I can't wait to romance her one day. I considered it for this run. But I love Minthara so much. Like, I just want to see Astarion in this cinematic quality. I know I sound like every other bitch. Listen, I know I sound like every other bitch, but I just need that for myself. Won't be free if they do it right. If they use art from artists paid to submit works for training AI. Oh, here she comes. Oh, here she comes. Oh, here she comes. Oh my god, baby girl! She's already covered in blood, too. It's just perfect.
The blood in your head thrums and pounds. That pounding blood obscures who you are. An overwhelming loss of memory. How you ended up amidst these hellish flames is just as hidden. You have nothing in your skull, besides your name and a headache. But you are in danger.
Ooh. Ooh. Love the dirge stuff, dude. Okay, we gotta get through, we'll get through like the little opening parts for sure. Top dude from Larian, I forgot his name. He's very base views on how to use AI in the creative process, in my opinion. I put the interview about it in Discord a while back. It got me so excited. I heard him talk about it a little bit, I think. Rule 34. Rule 34. Come on, Arena-chan. This is Dirge. We're evil now. Stop drooling for the pale vampire. Hey, listen. I can still drool over him. I'll be drooling over him and Minthara. Because Karlach is gonna leave my ass. So it'd be a good time to move the cam back. Very true. Very true. That's what we'll do. Real quick, let me just Alt-tab out. Let's move that cam back. Let's move all the things back. And then in preparation for... Actually, I don't think hero portraits will cut down quite yet. Okay, back to Baldur's Gate. We're good. Curse whoever did this to you. Say your name aloud. You have a part of yourself. Take a deep breath, shake your head, and start anew. Cam to top right. Top right and flip. I could. I've never done that before. I could do that. Apparently the quest is blocked. Oh no, Sage. I might... Well, we're not going to play too much, so I'll roll with this for now, but I'll experiment. I'll experiment next time we get into Baldur's Gate. What would Dawn do? Not gonna lie, I half expected to crash again when you alt-tabbed. Glad it didn't, I know. Blub, hello, Del. Hello. I think... Say your name aloud. You have a part of yourself.
The dark urge. Whatever that is you. You will claw back the truth. But first you have to claw your way out of here.
My head.
Pretty girl. Don't move and flip us. I'm gonna throw up. Yeah. Okay. Okay. We have made it to the Nautiloid. You know what? Real quick, we're gonna secure that F5. Dude, that mouth moving is disturbing, genuinely. Oh, I'm so fucking excited for her. I'm excited for her and the romance and the Dirge perspective. Anything else that I have to do, I'm not excited for. Just out of curiosity. Okay. I think I'm gonna have to dress her up all pretty. Probably once I get to the Grove, and that's when I can use the summoning basket stuff. 41 times, that's from the finale. Reset save, thank you, Crack. I know there is a tutorial chest, but I guess because I turned off tutorial, that's not gonna show up. But okay. Okay. And... Dawn. Okay, I just want to make sure. I know it said the Dark Urge because it is the origin, but I wanted to make sure that Dawn was her name and I didn't accidentally fuck that up. Already saved 41 times and just starting the game. Definitely seems like Sid. Flip is easy. Right-click the source, select transform, flip horizontally, then chat to the upper left of the screen. No, the tutorial chest is still there? Am I blind and dumb? Okay, okay, okay. Do we dress her up right now? Do y'all want me to... I can dress her up right now. I think with some mods, it's in the first chest you get in the Nautiloid. Okay, okay. So what to say, how are we at 41 saves already? Sid living in the future. It's only called tutorial chest by modders. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Tutorial chest is in the room where you can find the card for Shark Pod. Got you. Okay, well it is here. It does happen to be here. And look at this! Look at the fucking mod! Look at the fucking mod! It tells me all the things I need to know. Oh my goodness, how wonderful. Since we're here, we might as well play until we meet Lae'zel. Oh, it's past Shadowheart, but BFOE in this room, up on that level around the edge. Okay. If you miss the Nautiloid chest, the first vendor usually has it too in the Grove. Yeah, yeah. That's BFOE only, not the tutorial chest. Okay. Okay. Well... Fuck, if I pick this up, it'll definitely encumber me, though. So I'm gonna have to buy that summoning thing anyways. This does have most of everything. So I'll leave it up to chat. Do we want to play a little dress-up? Do we want to play a little dress-up right now? Or do we just want to hang out and chat and begin stream wrap-up? How are we feeling?
Give me that.
Give me that. Give me that. I'm down for literally anything. You don't have to buy the summoning thing. It's inside the basket. Oh, that's right. It's right. Fuck it. It's right here. Okay, well, I'll steal that real quick. Dress up now makes sense. Finish the character creation. It's literally the first item. I'm sorry. I'm blind. I say hang out, but I'm outnumbered. Dress up time. Okay. How we feeling, Sid? We're good. We did have a crash, and so that was unfortunate. But yeah, well, fuck it. We'll dress up. We have time to dress up. Okay, is your bush gonna... Well? Oh! Oh, they have to make space for the tail to come out in their underwear. I've only ever seen one tiefling naked. Harlag. Said peep the general chat. We're only 50 minutes into stream. We've got plenty of time for dress up. Yeah, of course. We're gonna take a peek at the dresses because I do imagine her kind of like in these white robes or some sort of, you know, I need these like gold accents. Topless Night Song, tits out. I forgot I have the NSFW version. See, like I'm fucking with the vibe. I'm fucking with the vibe, so we can hold on to that one. Mizora dress, which if we add accessories, that can always be adjusted as well. I can make that white with gold accents. I like that. I don't know if I'm liking the puffy sleeves, though. Short sleeves. Or no sleeves. I don't know if this dirge is going to be tits out. I don't mind this, though, because I like... Fuck the shield. Fuck the shield. I'm trying to look at things. I like how this comes through on her chest. I need to get myself out of bed. Get out of bed. Tits out dirge doesn't give a fuck about your norms. I do like this. I think with some accessorizing, especially in the cape slot, that could look cute. So I'll hold on to this one as well. What is it with just puffy sleeves? I'm not fucking with that. I'm not fucking with that. Rich trim outfit. Damn! Booba poppin'. I can see nipple, bro. I can see nipple from the side. I also fuck with that. I feel like with... This is good potential for base. for the base of it. God, we got everything out. Holy shit. Why does it take armor slot? So I can get a mod that makes it camp clothes, but then I can't put on as many things, you know? So this is what it did for Dahlia and Dove. Oh, tits. So I'm considering it. That would be good for layering too. See, listen, when I do dress up time, that's probably why I have an extra 20 to 30 hours in Dahlia's save, because when I have dress up time, I have dress up time. I'm very serious about my dress up time. The Angel Song is nice. I feel like I see so much Angel Song. This is the bikini. I definitely want more fabric. Pure Lovers, dress gold. It feels boxy. It feels very, very boxy, at least on this current build. This is silver, it's gonna be the same, yeah. Okay. I unlocked Sin! Oh, you can get the breeding tent crack. Nobody told me this was gonna be a Booba Durge run. I don't know if it's gonna be Booba Durge. Equipment is the single most important thing to get powerful in this game, though. But it's fine, you'll just suffer a bit more. Yeah, that's why with Dahlia, it's like I had my pretty clothes. And then before battles, I would swap. Literally the most important container inside of BFOE is the dyes jar. The custom ones are infinite usage by default, but I recommend getting the infinite dyeing mod to make all dyes in the game infinite use. True, I could slap that on. We do have the dye jar. Yeah, okay, good. We do have the dye jar. I love the dyes that this mod has. Skirt part of the dress just looks like it has 2 joints in it. 2 joints. Okay, that's cool. I do fuck with this. I fuck with this. It is a lot of booba. You can basically see nipple. Oh, the cheetah print? It's kind of cheetah print vibes. It looks very different in the preview than it does here. The rich dress and the nymph dress is what I use for Dove and Dahlia. It's funny that they're next to each other. Char statue dress. Ooh. I know it's NSFW, we're not going to do it, but that one is sick. Yeah, I think we could... The thing is like, this is the base, so I can build upon it, you know? Can't actually see nips on stream with that. Not zoomed in enough for that. Okay, good. This is nice. That's nice, yeah. Some outfits look different in the preview. Yeah, unfortunately, I've learned that too. We got a little bit of ass out, but that's okay. I think Minthara would appreciate a little bit of ass. I like how... Because I really do enjoy the Char dresses, but I feel like this feels more angelic and holy in that way. I'll hold on to that. I'll hold on to that. Dyeable songstress dress. Char statue dress. Let me look at... I think that was the only Char statue. Yeah. Okay. Tits out. Tits out. Okay, so that was the dress pack. We have a few different options to pick from. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, she put her little hand on her hip. I don't think I've ever seen Dahlia or Dove do that. That's... I don't think Minthy is an ass girl? You don't think Minthy is an ass girl? Booba? Booba girl? Maybe? What would Minthy appreciate? Night Song Bikini, Night Song, Angel Song. Let me peek at these because they're white and gold. This has more sleeves. The little hip hop is killing me. Char statue dress. What is the difference between these two? Just the color scheme. So that kind of works out because I do enjoy this color scheme more. She likes something weird, like strong ankles. I love strong ankles. Okay, well that actually worked because that's what we were looking for with the color scheme we're looking for. Okay. I'll just mismatch and shove those all in one pack eventually. Okay, I'm digging that. What about... Let's look at some other slots just in case. What about cape slot? Cloak. 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 Forgive me. Cloak slot. There we go. Me too. You like strong ankles, Jay? Love a good strong ankle. Mizora amulet. These are always cool, and I like... That could fall nicely in between this V-neck here. That is neat. We really gotta dress her up. Mizora amulet B, what's the difference? It doesn't drape down as much. I like... Oh my Christ, my mouse is going insane. I like that little drapey part, so we'll hold on to that for sure. This will be option. Angel Song. That one's also cool. This is the real game. Yeah, exactly, Edward. Exactly. Strong angles. You mean Laura Croft type angles? No, ankles. Ankles. In my opinion, some of the best custom stuff in BFOE is in the purple packs. Ooh. Exotic outfits? Oh, true. Some exotic outfits are fun. I'll peek in there too. I'll take a look. I always like the sorcerer collars. I always think they're neat. They're definitely hefty in terms of, you know, space and real estate, but I do think they're really cool looking. I do enjoy the noble necklace as well. Maybe not for this look, but I do enjoy it. I think it can look really good sometimes. The Elven Crescent collar, that's Kethric's. That in gold could look kind of neat. And I feel like it gives that undead ribbed look as well that I'm kind of trying to achieve with her. So we could also hold on to that. I think I'll put the Angel Song back because I feel like Mizora... That's really nice. It's daintier. This is heavier, but still looks really, really cool. And then maybe the Elven in gold could also look really, really cool. White and gold sorcerer style fit would get the vibe right. Yeah. Yeah, I think my favorite so far might actually be that sorcerer. I really like how heavy that gold plate is. The ribcage one goes hard as fuck. It is pretty fucking sick. Okay. Let me see. That was the first cloak. Uh-oh. Well, that went in there. That's fine. I can summon a fresh one anytime. I'll peek in here too. Yeah, these usually have like shoulder plates. Shoulder pads, but they can be hefty. They're very, very hefty. They look good sometimes. Yeah, mostly shoulder pads here. The Elven Mantle or Kethric's also doesn't show undies under it. Oh. What does daintier mean? I think I spelt it wrong. I guess daintier I would describe as like lighter, softer. You know, I feel like let me pull up the exact definition for you. Dainty definition. Delicately small and pretty. Delicately small and pretty. Fragile, thin, lighter. Yeah, exactly. Okay. What else we got? Because when we're gonna get the cutscenes, we gotta be fucking dressed up for the cutscenes. Oh, let me grab you. I hate that you always open up behind here. Dye metal gold. I know that's always at the bottom down here. Elven silver. Saluna. Black cloth, black metal, black cloth, gold metal. Let me just be safe and see if there's a white cloth gold metal. There's not. Okay. But we'll see if it can be dyed. Some things cannot be dyed. And it can be a little sinky. Okay, so that is the Elven Crescent collar in gold. How do we feel about that? Max has a dainty bald spot. Would that be correct? No, I feel like dainty. I know I use dainty a lot with jewelry. Like I feel like my nose chain, like the chain across my nose is dainty because it's very light. Like it's there, but it's very little, you know. Who's Saluna? Salune! This is the one. Very glad I don't have work tomorrow. Love that. Okay, I think I fuck with this too. I enjoy this. Okay, we'll hold on to that. We'll hold on to that. So we have our base clothes and our elven crescent collar. I will pronounce Salune. Saluna. Okay, I think I get it now. English with sit W. Push through the top of the night song dress. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. I could always tweak. I can always tweak it too. Dainty slick fart. That is a way. I don't know. I don't know about that one. Cloak slouch. Cloak slouch. Cloak slouch. Cloak slot pouch. My brain's starting to leave us, actually. Belt barrel. Where do the belts get equipped? I always forget. Pocket. It's the helmet slot. Okay. Thigh armor. The belt. The belt's annoying. Okay, my mouse is freaking out. That feels like a little too much. It kind of feels too heavy. Like buttery spread, light and fluffy. So it would be better with the topless night song dress though, because that conflicts. True! True. We could swap that out. Can't tell if that's too heavy. Okay, little hip hop. Oh, something's clipping though. Something's clipping. What's clipping? That down here. Okay. What? No, that was nice. The one you called too heavy? This one? The golden gith armor? Do we enjoy golden gith armor? It doesn't... It clips through this fabric, but it kind of looks like it's blending in there anyways, like it was attached at the hip. We can hold on to it. Yeah, the too heavy is good. Okay, we can hold on to that. Nothing else in that belt barrel that I would see. This is the angel song dress. Oh wait. Oh my god. That's right, my game's not broken anymore. Because this is fresh on a fucking PC. So I can open from other packages now. Or other bags. At the end of Dahlia's save, and then I think still currently in Dubs. No, that's not the right one. Topless Angel song. For some reason, I cannot pick up stuff. Can I see nipple? Oh, her nipples poke right through, though. Her nipples are right through the middle. I like the gold leg armor. Yeah, I think I'm warming up to it, honestly. Let's see. I count that no worse than the one with 2 small bits covering from the top. Very true. Very true. They are practically equivalent. Why does this low-key remind me of Diablo with first person and dialogue? I've never touched Diablo yet. Maybe one day. I'm kind of fucking with it. That brings extra down here. I feel like that's going too much is going on at the shoulder. I don't mind that. I don't mind that. Oh, wait, this game is top down. I haven't played. Yeah. Can put that under ribcage top. Oh, yeah. I'll grab that one again after. I think I'm enjoying this one more than this golden one, but that doesn't have to be the final. Sorcerer bracers. That one's not bad either. Gloves and boots. I prefer boots and pants. Like Great Alberto. Gold scale mail, white leather gloves. How do we feel about that? No. Not feeling it. I do love the gold rings. I think I put rings on Gale because I was like, that would be cute on Gale. I want a little more going on down there, though. Vortash gloves. Not enough. It's not enough. Nightbot is spamming. Someone banned Nightbot. Angel Song bracers and armlets. Oh yeah, no, I didn't like the armlets. I think I like the Angel Song bracers. I will peek into Blood Box 2 though, just to see what's going on there. Okay. You stinky. Dream Lovers bracelets with armlets. Let me do it without the armlets. I don't mind that either. I do like just that simple gold rather than the white fabric beneath. True Nightbot is worse than me. No, you're not spammy. I'm fire resistant because I'm from hell. What do we enjoy more? The Angel Song bracers? I made $10 serving at Red Lobster today. It was very slow today. Oh shit. Dude. How is being a server? I've always been too scared to try and be a server because I feel like I'm just really awful at talking to people. Yeah, $10 and tips are wages. Okay, I think it's gonna be one of these two. Damn, I want Red Lobster low-key, honestly. I'd fuck up some Red Lobster. Looks like the Resident Evil boss as your character. Which one? Which one? I can't tell if I like the bracers or the Dream Lovers bracers more. Angel Song or Dream Lovers. I'll keep Dream Lovers on for now. Gold gloves. I don't think I'll be using any of that. Boots. Boots! Boots? Boots. Shoebox? Am I blind? I'm blind. I'm blind, I'm blind, I'm so blind. It's right next to me. It's right next to the glove box. Okay, this is the most important part. This is make or break in the fit. Because some shoes are crazy looking. Golden and white footwear. Alright, toes are out. It's heavy. Oh, I kind of like that look on the back. It feels almost bandage-like. They're definitely heavier boots, but it kind of fits the flow. I feel like she needs a white robe or something under all that. I know, I kind of wish I could have like a robe or like a longer cape. I know you can have cloaks, but that's why I really liked Wapura's crown. And I probably would put that on her, but the antlers I feel like kind of throw off the vibe a little bit. You know? Being a server is good for making money, but I also started serving to be better with people. True! True, true, true. Alrighty, this old man's peacing out. Have a great rest of the stream. Good night, Dad. Good night, good night. Thank you for hanging out. Sweet dreams. Sweet, sweet dreams. White leather footwear. We can mess around. We can mess around. Eh. Eh. I still think I like the heavier gold a bit more. Shoebox 2. Oh, does it no longer, like, completely encumber you with the mod? Oh, wait. Oh, wait, even better. I'm kind of fucking with that. Dream Lover footwear. Should she have her toes out the whole time? I kind of like this more. I really like the white fabric because it looks bandagey, like gauze almost. Boots and belts. Boots and belt, boots and pants. Dogs out would be a power move. I mean, if I do end up going with that with a monk multi-class, oh Christ. Oh, dear God, no. If I did do a monk multiclass, I guess it would make sense. I kind of think this. I kind of think that. Chat, how do we feel? How do we feel? Are we enjoying this? I'll hold on to these just in case. Nips and dogs out. Sid, Sid, what kind of stream is this? I don't mind this. I'm gonna take another look at that dress before, just to see how it works with Kethric's armor. Dress. That one we put back. This one. It does work. It does work, especially with the top half. But I love all the drapey bits at the hip down here. You don't like the top? I like the heavy boots. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. Top just doesn't give Holy Cleric to me. I really wish I could have a cool robe. I can always do the pendant. You can get other thigh armor with drapey bits, I think. True. True. I love moldy coffee. Ew. Why moldy coffee? I don't know. I'm kind of fucking with that for some reason. What about, let me see, Dream Lovers bracelets. Still feel like I can't fully decide between the Angel Song bracers and the Dream Lovers bracers. Left a cup down here, forgot about it, and grabbed the wrong cup and took a sip. Oh, Jay. Oh, Jay, I'm so sorry. Oh. It looks cool, don't get me wrong, but I just don't feel like it's how you described it. Yeah. I say that as the one thing is that is a little bit more limiting than it greatly expands for sure, but it is still limiting to the vision I want. Okay. Skelly top with nips covered and armor thighs with drapey bits and heavy boots. Do we like the heavy boots? I feel like I'm leaning towards these because I like the bandage look to it, but I could do heavy boots. My stomach's upset now, Jay, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, I think for now, because it's 11:10 p.m. I think for now, we'll hold her at this. We'll have this general vibe. We can always adjust, for sure. But that was such a quick save. Oh my god, that was such a quick save. Holy shit. I think for now we might roll with this, and then we can adjust and tweak very shortly, because we will be playing more. 12-hour stream? 12-hour stream? I don't think we can do a 12-hour stream today. But soon. But so soon. Especially once we hit 2k, we're only 101 away from 2k. Oh, she's wandering. Okay, let me see. What a pretty lady. What a pretty lady who's going to ruin so many lives. Okay. What's Dawn's AC with the armor on? Her AC is currently 19, but I think it's because all of this armor... The Elven Crescent will give a +1 to AC, +1 to saving throw. Angel Song is an 11 AC. But the stats of this armor are based on your armor proficiency, dexterity, and level. Base AC is 11 plus dex modifier. If you have medium armor proficiency, you gain +2 to AC. These stats increase at levels 4, 7, and 10. Gloves of Teleportation, Featherfall. I, of course, any modded in abilities like the Gloves of Teleportation and this Featherfall, I am not going to use. So what are we actually playing till we meet Shadowheart? No. No. Hover the stat display to see what makes up that AC. 10 base armor class, +3 from Dex, +2 from Shield, +2 from the magic armor, and +1 from the Elven Crescent collar. So it seems like +3 to the AC is from what we currently have equipped. I think the armor's actually pretty balanced. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. To be fair, I don't expect a lot of the Nautiloid fight to be hard, fighting my way through, but we are in harder mode. I think it's not stopping until level 5. Oh my god. Yeah, the normally would be 16. 19 is high for this early. Okay. Okay. I think for like, not for the early levels, but it's not broken. Okay. The Nautiloid can be hard. Very high. I can always, that's the thing, when we do fights, I can always just swap the clothes real fast. Easy. Probably do +1 to what the normal armor would provide. Okay, this would be 14. Okay. I can put, whenever we're fighting, I'll take the pretty stuff off. But for like cutscene potential, we'll put pretty stuff on. That's usually what I did with Dahlia too. I would just swap. And I know where most fights are now. I know they did add new interactions and stuff like that, but most of the time I think we'll be in our fighting gear when we're fighting. You take the shield off. True. I could take the shield off to make it a bit more balanced. Just run with the mace through the Nautiloid. Normal Cleric starts at 18 AC, I think. Naked fights, not, no. I mean, Act 1 is the hardest act. Don't worry about it too much. Everyone misses in this act. Act 1 is the hardest? At least for like, honor and tactician, or in general, do you mean? Because I feel like with all the big stuff you have to do in Act 3, I would say Act 3 is the hardest. Cleric starts at 16, if I recall correctly. Okay, so we're only one higher. I don't think a +1 above what is normal will break the game. Okay. Okay, I'll pop another F5. That took 2 seconds tops. How exciting.